Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is Denise. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video, I am the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join the sisterhood over here, to like this video, and to click the bell to stay notified of when I post a new video. So y'all, I don't even know what this title of this vlog is going to be. A weekly vlog or reading weekly vlog, I don't know. This is going to be a mix of probably a weekly reading blog and a packing blog. So it is currently June 16th, Tuesday. My husband just left for work. I just put I just put my son in my brother's area, and baby girl is knocked out. I was gonna do some packing today, but I'm probably gonna finish up packing tomorrow. Let me update y'all on what's been going on. So I think the last video I did was around June 5th or so. All the vlogs y'all have been seeing have been like old vlogs from like April and May. I was finally able to edit them. My computer finally worked. I think that was like God's sign of like, I'm gonna let you have footage to have while you're moving. And so yeah, by the time you see this video, I think I'll be in the new place, which is awesome. And so by the time July comes, I should be in the new place. Y'all will see the new footage, like the new backgrounds and stuff like that. But yeah, y'all, a lot has been going on. a lot. So in the process of this video, I'll be sharing some reading updates, and some packing footage, mainly of me packing my books. Y'all know I have a very extensive library. I'll also be sharing a little book haul. I actually have a lot of books to haul, but I ain't hauling all those books. I'm gonna just haul these books here. I have 4 in front of me and 5 that are they're gonna be coming. When they'll be coming, I don't know. And then I have a set of Bibles coming. But the problem with that is that who? What? Bah, go be a boy. Have fun. My brother is messing with my son over the NBA game. My son was rooting for the Spurs, but of course my family were New Yorkers. They were rooting for the Knicks, and obviously the Knicks won. So my son is like a sore loser at this point. And so yeah, but yeah. So I did. Oh, so I know a lot of people were hitting me up, and I probably should make a short about this. So I probably will make a short video about it. But I did fix my Amazon wish list, because I know I put up an Amazon wish list of stuff that I wanted for my birthday, and then I forgot to update the address on that. And so people were trying to purchase things and couldn't because I had no address on there. And so I did update the address on that, and then I did get a gift, which I loved so much, and I did use it. Hold on, somebody just sent me a message. But yeah, I did get a gift. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, grabbing my coat, my Kobo. This video is probably going to be all over the place, like I said. Let me just put this on my thing, because this video is about to be a little hectic, just a little. Hold on, y'all, because my son just came in here. Sorry about that. I had to talk to my son real quick. But yeah, so I did fix that, but I'm gonna make a short video. So that short video will be up way before that, the little YouTube short. But yeah, so I did get some things for myself, which I'll share with you all. Turn that down just a little bit, sorry. But yeah, so for my birthday, Sandra did give me 2 Barnes& Noble's gift cards, $50 from the Amazon wish list. And the Amazon wish list is still up if you guys do want a gift for my birthday. It is linked down below. I did take some things off of the wish list. But yeah, if you just want to get me a gift card, that is totally fine. I don't mind that at all. But she did give me the gift cards, and I did utilize them. They're right here. I just added them to my Barnes& Noble's account, and I did, of course, go ahead and get me some books. So I'm going to tell you guys the books that I did get. So I did get 2 books that I really wanted. They were on Amazon, but I just got them from Barnes& Noble's. So I got the Les Miserables from Victor Hugo. I got the Penguin Classics Deluxe Edition in the paperback. And then I got the Bram Stoker Dracula Penguin Deluxe Edition from there. And then I also went ahead and got the 3-volume series of the Divine Comedy. So Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradise from Dante Alighieri. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I got the Musa translations in the 3-volume series. So I got that. So I got 5 books thanks to Sandra. So I did go ahead and get that. Now, that was shipped. Ordered that on the 12th of June. It shipped out, but it hasn't been picked up from UPS. And the problem that I'm having is that I won't be at this address too long. And so I don't know when it's coming. And that's a problem because I need these books before I leave. Now, where I'm going is not too far from this address. So if it does just happen to get shipped here while I'm not here, I can easily come and pick it up. But I want it before I leave. And so, like, I'm annoyed because, like, it's literally coming from New York. And I'm not too far from, like, I'm in Jersey. So it's, like, annoying me. So, yeah. And it's coming through UPS and USPS. So, like, UPS is going to do the initial shipping. And then it'll be finalized through USPS. But sometimes, depending, UPS will do the final, like, shipping. And so, it's kind of frustrating to me. It shouldn't take this long to just pick it up, but it is what it is. I'm hoping within the next 2-3 days they pick it up from Barnes& Noble's. But I also, from Amazon, got a couple of books. So I picked up St. Augustine's Confessions. I was going to get the Penguin Classic Edition, but I went and got it from the Oxford World's Classic Edition. This is a translation from Henry Chadwick. If I do like it, I will pick up the Penguin Classic Edition. I go between Oxford's World's Classic Editions and the Penguins. I will say the Oxford's is a lot more floppy, and their editions are just a lot easier to, like, read because of how, I don't know how to explain it, but their margins and things are just a lot more easier to deal with. But what is her name? She's a YouTuber. I do watch her videos. She makes quite a few videos. I'm going to see if I can try to find her channel real quick. Let me see if I can find it on my phone really quick. I can't remember her channel off the top of my head, but I watch quite a few of her videos. And she actually did a video right here. So you just found her video. No. Go back. What is her channel? I just discovered Rebecca Smith. Rebecca Smith is her channel. So here's her channel. She literally just did a video going through this. It's I Read Christianity's most influential, what is it called? Book besides the Bible. And it was Confessions by St. Augustine, but she read the Penguin Classics edition, and as I was watching her video, I was really intrigued by it, and so I opted to go ahead and get it. If I like it, I will pick up the Penguin Classic edition, but this edition was a lot cheaper on Amazon versus the Penguin Classic edition, so I did go ahead and get this one. So I picked this one up. It's the Oxford World Classics edition, so I got that. And then, of course, Paradise Lost from John Milton. This is supposed to be a poem, but a very long poem. And it's an epic poem, Paradise Lost. Milton conjured up a vast, awe-inspiring cosmos ranging across huge tracts of space and time, yet in putting a charismatic Satan and naked Adam and Eve at the center of this story, he also created an intensely human tragedy on the fall of man. It was written when he was in his 50s, blind, bitter, and briefly in danger of execution. Paradise Lost's apparent ambivalence has led to an intense debate about whether it manages to justify the ways of God to men or exposes the cruelty of authority. So, yeah, it's just a very, very long poem, apparently. Very long poem. And so there's a lot on it. There's a bunch of notes, but it's supposedly a very deep poem, and I've been intrigued to read it, and so yeah, I got it. And then I got Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I do have a copy of Frankenstein, but it's the one from Karen Swallow Pryor. I think that's her name. I have her edition of it, but I just wanted an actual edition, so I got the, of course, deluxe edition from Penguin. I do like this edition. It's really dope. And it has the depth edges. The only issue I have is that these I got from Amazon, they did come a little battered and torn. I don't know. I'm not that picky, but I'm picky, especially if I'm buying my books myself. Like if I batter up my books, I don't have an issue with that. But if I'm buying them and they come like that, like even when I'm at Barnes and Nobles or like bookstores, I never get the first book like on the shelf. I pick from like the middle row of the books. That's just me personally. But yeah, I'm excited to have this. I know there is another edition of Frankenstein, so depending on how I feel, if I like this book a lot, I will get the 18 something text. I think it's the 1811 or 1818 text of Frankenstein. Yeah, there's like another edition of this book. Yeah, the 1818 edition. So if I like it, I will get the other Penguin Classic edition. I have it as an ebook, but I will get the other edition of it. Y'all know I'm going to be doing my series of reading classics as a Christian. I did read recently, I just put it back on my shelf, The Haunting of Hill House by, what's her name? I don't know. Hold on. What is her name? Uh-oh. I gotta go back. Shirley Jackson. And I gave that book like a 3.5. It was interesting. Very interesting. For a classic, I don't really understand why it's a gothic horror. But I read it. It was neither here nor there for me. But yeah, that's that. So we have that, and then I finally got my hands on Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I got the Penguin Classic edition, of course. This one is translated by Richard Pavere and Larissa. That name right there. But I got the Penguin Classic edition, deckled edges, of course. And so yeah, this was another one that I was like wanting to get so bad. I think there's one more like huge classic. Is it Don Quixote? I think Don Quixote or something like that. There's like one more thick classic that I really want to get my hands on. But yeah, those are like the 9 classics. I think the 5 from Barnes and Nobles I'm waiting on, plus these 4. But there are still some other classics I'm like going to get my hands on. Some I literally went and loaded up on my Kobos. But also from Amazon, I got the Uniball 1 pens. These are in the Ultra Micro 0.38. Y'all, I'm loving these pens. This is what they look like. I know that my good sis Alexis Ashley from A Love for Jesus uses these pens. They come in a 0.38. They also come in a 0.7 and a 0.5. Y'all, these 0.38s, I've been using them lately in this journal, and I've also come up with the journal ecosystem, which I'm gonna run through in this video as well. But I got the box of 12. I'm gonna have to get the 0.5s, the 0.7s, and I'm gonna have to get the blue pack. They do come in like various colors. I might be stocking up on these pens. These might be my new favorite pens. These are gel pens, I think. Yeah, Vivid Quick Drying Gel Ink. These might be my new favorite pens. I love, don't get me wrong, my Zebra pens, my Zebra F301s. I love those like as a regular actual ballpoint ink pen. I still love my, oh, what are those pens called? I have one out. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I still love these pens. I still love my Sharpie S Gel pens. I have a .38 here. I still love these pens. These pens are amazing, but these here, these Univoil pens right here, these here, these might be my number ones. The Sharpie S Gel pens are good, but these might take the cake, y'all. And I know they have like the small chubby ones. I'm a fan. I am such a fan of those. So I'm definitely going to try the .5s and the .7s, but I'm going to wait until we move because I'll be able to actually use my desk the way I want to use my desk. My desk is actually an L-shaped desk. I took the piece out of my closet because I did empty out my closet. My closet is completely empty. And so my son's last day of school is tomorrow. He'll be going to his dad until we get to the new place. So I get to finally finish cleaning up. But yeah, so I got those. But yeah, let's talk about journaling, y'all. I got back into journaling for my sanity, number one. And I opted to start a health journal. Y'all know I'm dealing with a lot with the graves. Good thing with that is that my levels are definitely getting lower. So my thyroid is definitely getting better. I could definitely change my medication dosage, but I am now dealing with things with my heart. And so we want to wait to make sure everything is good. So I'll go back in August, recheck my levels, and I'm going to meet with my cardiologist on the 25th to just check out what's going on with my heart, have actual results. And so I opted to start a health journal and a health planner, if that makes sense. So I have a two-part journal system for my health. So people use a planner called a Hobonichi, and as much as I want a Hobonichi, one, the paper in that planner kind of sucks to me, and two, it's pricey. I've used pricey planners before. I've used the Day Designers, I've used Happy Planners, I've used Filofaxes, I've used Kiki K planners. I'm not new to the planner world. I've been in that world before. I've spent the money on it before. I just don't want to do it anymore. I ain't got time, right? Like I need a planner system that works, but I also don't want to spend that kind of money. And so I found this dupe of the Hobonichi on Amazon. They run anywhere from $5.99 to $15.99. I got the one that's $15.99 because it comes with the cover, and I opted for the yellow because it just screams bright, happy, healthy to me. And it's an undated planner, which I needed. And so it basically comes undated. Let me go to a blank page. So it comes undated like this. So you literally can put the dates in. It's gridded here, blank date boxes. And then you get the 52 weeks. That's literally set up like a Hobonichi here with the grid lines. Now it's not lined up completely like synced. And then I think you get 4 like blank pages in the back. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you get 9 blank pages in the back. If you don't include this back page because it's like stuck together, then you get 8, which isn't bad. Some people don't like that because they do like to have a lot of blank pages in the back. I'm not really big on that because I have a separate journal for that. And so I thought that this would be great. 1, because I've never had a Hobonichi, so I'm not sure if I'm going to like the style. And 2, the paper in this is a lot thicker. And I like the creamy texture of it. I've been using this now for 1 week. And I can't show this because of what I wrote, but I can show you guys my setup. So my setup is pretty much what I do here. So on the left side, I literally break it into 3. And so it has these, I don't know if it's going to really show up on camera. I don't know if you guys can see the little dots. Let me try to go to another page. There's like 2 dots, one here and one here. So you literally can draw a line straight down. And I section it off, just two columns. So one can be symptoms and one can be meals. And then I make extra box over here for self-care. And then I will track my habits, my sleep, and my energy. And then just notes. For habits, I do skincare, meds, 30 ounces of water, because you guys know I have my water bottle. This one is 30 ounces, and then the bigger one that I have is 40 ounces. So I try to do one full one of these a day. I suck at drinking water, so that's why I say 30 ounces. If I could drink one of these a day, and then if I do 40 ounces, that's 70 ounces of water. I can't commit to 70 because I suck at drinking water. So if I drink one full of these a day, I'm good. Prayer, Bible reading of any sort. I would say Bible study, but I'm just getting back into actually reading my Bible. So even if I read a scripture, I'm good. Movement of any sort. So whether that's stretching, whether that's walking, a little 5-minute workout, something, and then journaling. I'm going to show you my journal ecosystem. I like to track my sleep for the day, ranging from 9+ hours to 4 hours, and then whether my energy was low, medium, or high. And then notes. The week before, I was doing like my highs and lows and then rating my week, but I'm just gonna do like my notes for the week. And then I was also tracking if I was reading or gaming, but I'm gonna just put that into my self-care section. And then I just need to keep track of like my meals, because I need to know what I'm eating. If I'm getting enough fiber, if I'm getting enough protein, if I'm eating enough good hearty meals for my heart, or if I'm eating good things for my thyroid, because apparently eating a lot of salmon all week is helping me lower whatever needs to be lowered for my thyroid to be getting back to where it needs to be, because y'all know I was eating nothing but salmon since I found out about my thyroid. So right. And so, yeah, and the symptoms part, I'm keeping track of what's going on. Right. If I'm having a headache, back pains, neck pains, if I'm gassy. Recently, I've been having chest pains a lot more. So I'm keeping track of those for myself. And so when I go to the doctor, they're asking me any type of symptoms, new symptoms, old symptoms. I can easily just take this with me and have that there. In the monthlies, I'm just keeping track of like what pain I'm having for the day, what my emotions are for the day, and doctor's appointments. And I've actually started doing like my emotions of the day. So I'll start off with what the emotion is for the day, and then end off with what the emotion is for the day. And I actually got that from another person's video that I saw. And yeah, the pain, I was just doing migraine, back pain, and other pain. But for the month of July, I'm going to start doing migraine, headache, because I might have a headache but no migraine. And so I want to see the separation between the two, because I can have a headache and no migraine. I can have a headache that turns into a migraine, right? I can have a migraine that just ends up in a headache, right? And I like to keep my back pain separate from my other pain. I can have leg pain and then no back pain, or just straight back pain and leg pain. And so, yeah. So this is my health planner type of situation. And then this is a actual journal. And so in here, I have an index at the front with like things. And if you want to see a closer look, I can share. But I have aspects of physical health, lies with new stories. So like, I don't like exercise, but the truth is exercise doesn't have to be hard or boring. It can be light and easy movement, which is better than no movement. The lie is that water is nasty, but the truth is I can make water fun by adding flavor and novelty. The lie is brown rice is nasty. I don't like brown rice. It's disgusting to me. But the truth is brown rice isn't my favorite, but I can experiment with different ways of preparing it and finding grains that I enjoy, right? So that's just that. Then I have physical health goals, broken into like 5 parts. I have my go-tos for hydration, exercise, nutrition, and rest and recovery. Then I have 2-page spread for what Graves' disease is and how I can manage that. I have meal ideas, a 2-page spread. And then here I can just have like, if it's my favorite, if it contains vegetables, proteins, and if it's good for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. I haven't really filled it up, honestly. I just have chicken wraps, baked potato, grain bowl, lemon garlic, salmon bowl, stuffed bell peppers. That's literally all I have. I have to spend like maybe a day or two just looking up recipes and writing them in. Then I have plant foods that I like. Just 1 page so far. I think that might be the only page, and I may just fill this up with something else. I have a 2-page spread of Mediterranean diets. Then I have a 2-page spread of good sleep. I have milestones of achievements, a a 2-page spread for that, but I just filled out one thing on my birthday. My thyroid levels were looking good and I can possibly lower my dosage. That's literally all I put. I have aspects of mental health, and I guess I could say what the aspects of physical health. So for that was nutrition, hydration, sleep, exercise, hygiene, and avoiding harm. And then for mental health, it's mood, activity, sleep, physical health, attitude, habits, and stress management. Then I have types of self-care, which are those things on this side. And then I have a 2-page spread for sleep apnea because apparently I have mild sleep apnea, and that was actually tested twice. I took a test with the hospital where my primary doctor is, and then I took a test with the cardiologist, and they both came back that I have sleep apnea. The hospital where my primary doctor is, they said mild sleep apnea. I haven't got my results back from my actual cardiologist, so but it did come back that I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. So yeah, I just have a page about what sleep apnea is. I don't. It's not like I snore or anything. It's just I have pauses in my breathing. I have frequent nighttime wakes. I definitely have restlessness. I know when I was younger, I had a lot of insomnia, and so yeah. And then I have a page of like managing sleep apnea. Then I have a 2-page spread of migraines, so what migraines are, and then managing migraines. I have 2-page spread for symptom tracking because I'm not really sure how I want to do that. If I want to separate it as far as like have the page for symptom tracking for Graves, and then have the page for symptom tracking for migraines, and then I apparently have I have to wait for talking to the cardiologist to debate whether the situation with my heart is something separate or if it's related to the Graves, and so I don't know. Same thing with my personal triggers. I have a page for that. I have a page for like my medications and supplements. I think I'm gonna do half the page. Like this page will be for my medications and this one will be for my supplements. Because I do take magnesium glycinate. I also have magnesium citrate, and there's another magnesium I take because they all work differently for different reasons. So we have that. I just haven't filled it out yet. Same thing with my medical team where I will put the information for my primary doctor, my endo, my cardio, my neurologist, and my GYN. I'm not sure if I'll have a sleep doctor yet, and I also don't know if I'll have a doctor for my veins. I'll know once I see with my cardio. I have a page for signs that I need rest. And so basically early signs that I need to rest more in some form or fashion. So like if I'm snapping at people, if I have increased migraines, if I'm emotionally exhausted, stuff like that. I think this page will be a blank page, so I might add more prayers here, possibly. Things that help me decompress. So this is a toolbox of things that I can come to when I'm like bored and don't know what to do. So I just wrote down some things. Scriptures for healing, peace, and for strength. I literally just put 2 scriptures down. I have not continued on writing scriptures. And then prayers for difficult days. So I have a prayer for fatigue, anxiety, medical appointments, migraines, when I'm waiting for tests and lab results, for discouragement, patient, peace, overstimulation, and when I'm overwhelmed. I just have those written out already. There are, I think, 3 or 4 other prayers I have. I don't know if I want to just write them on paper and then just stick them in with washi tape or just some type of tape in between, or write them on a separate page. But I might just write them on another piece of paper and then stick it in between so that they're there. Then I have my healthy life vision. So like why health matters to me, what my healthy life looks like for me, what I hope for in 6 months, what I hope for in a year, and my motivation, and then a scripture and like just a quote. Then I have another condition that I'm not ready to really discuss just yet. It is like a woman's health condition, nothing like severe or anything like that. I'm just not comfortable to talk about it just yet. But I have a 2-page spread for what it is and then like how to manage it. It's not embarrassing, but it's embarrassing. And then I have like a 2-page spread for like a migraine toolkit and then a Graves toolkit. And so just like things that I need to like remember to have on hand when I'm like my Graves is like at a high, like things that I can just like have on hand, or if I'm like in a really bad stage and my family needs to know, I could just tell them turn to page 45 or page 46. They'll see it and they'll know what I need. And then I think I have like 2 or 3. Yeah, I have 4 pages blank because, like I said, I still have to go to the cardiologist. So in case he tells me I have something specific going with my heart, I'll have space to talk about that. Also, I did get my veins and my legs checked. So in case he tells me something with that, I'm not hoping there is, obviously, but if he does, I have space to write those things down for what they are and how to manage them. And then I go straight into my journaling pages because it is a journal for me to write, and I have templates on how I write in my journal. So I have morning templates, evening templates. I have a weekly template that I can do, and then I have simplified versions. And then I do write my levels for like my energy, stress, and my mood. And so I do have like this chart here that goes from 1 to 10 for my energy, and I write out exactly like what they mean. And so these 2, and in the back, it came with these tabs. And then the journal itself is this, and per se, line journal. I actually do like this journal a lot. It comes in a lot of colors, so I do plan to get more. But I keep this feelings chart in the back. I'll leave a link down below, but it literally like delves into a lot more than like your basic emotion. So like I can say I'm happy, but more than happy, what does that mean? Because if I'm happy, that's like base level happy, but I might not just be happy. I might be like peaceful or optimistic or content, but I might be more than content. I might really just be joyful or free, or I might not be playful. I might be cheeky or aroused, or I might not be proud. I might be successful or confident, or I might say I'm angry, but I'm not really angry. I probably just feel let down or humiliated or disrespectful. Not disrespectful, disrespected or ridiculed. And so this really just gives you like other words outside of those baseline emotions. And so this helps me with journaling my thoughts and stuff like that. So this is not really like my everyday journal. This is my health journal that goes with this so that I can use it for when I'm in my therapy sessions and with my doctors. This is my everyday journal. This is from Peter Popper Press. I used to love their journal so much. Like Peter Popper Press was my like go-to journal. So this is my new everyday journal that I use. I have not been using it every day because with the move and everything, I have not. Then we have my reading journal for 2026. I just started this for June, so it does not have everything and it's not completely set up at all. I probably won't fully set it up until we move. But I do have things like set up. So this will be my index page. This will be like my reading goals. This will be where I put my rating system. I will have my book releases and wish lists here. And then, yeah, this is where I started. So like I said, I did read the Shirley Jackson book. Here, I put my review. It was a 3-star rating for me. I did read Direbound and Furybound already. I read Direbound in May. But I literally just finished Furybound not too long ago, and I wanted to put both reviews next to each other. So, yeah, I read Furybound, gave that also 4.5, and I'm currently reading A Time to Die. I am 50% into A Time to Die. I am so conflicted because I'm loving the book, but I'm also disturbed by the book at the same time. It is a Christian dystopian, sci-fi dystopian fantasy. I'm loving it, but disturbed by it. I never thought I would be disturbed. I can't even say that because Ted Decker disturbs me sometimes when I read his books. But yeah, I'm reading A Time to Die. So I could just talk about that real quick. I'm currently reading A Time to Die. I'm 24 chapters in, 50% in, and my thing just turned off. But yeah, I am reading this book and it's giving me all the things that I like, the gruesomeness, the weirdness, the craziness, the confusion. But y'all, I don't know. I'm a little conflicted, but that's my reading journal. Then we have my media journal, which will have my like reviews for animes, movies, TV shows, etc. This one is also not fully set up, so I will have my index here, my series tracker here, my movie tracker here. So like my series tracker and movie tracker will be for things that I like, the series I'm currently in the middle of, and movies that I really want to watch that are on my personal radar. Anime shows, movies, and stuff that I want to watch, and then we go straight into like the things I'm currently watching. So I'm currently watching season 4. Is it season 4 of The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime? Loving it thus far. So good. I am watching the beginning after the end, season 2. Loving that. I am currently watching Wisteria, the Wand, I think. Wisteria Wand and Sword season 2. Loving that. I am currently watching Scum of the Brave. Loving that. I am currently watching, I can't remember the name of this anime. Kill Blue? Blue Kill? Something like that. Loving that. Demons of the Shadow Realm. Loving that. I just watched a couple of movies with my husband. Hold on. I'm going to tell y'all right now what they are. Because I rated them. I just haven't put them in my journal. I watched Trap House on Netflix. Gave that 4 stars. I watched Stolen Baby on Netflix. I watched that. Gave it 3.5 star because it pissed me off. It would have been a 4 star, but that ending irritated me. I did watch a couple of movies with my husband, but I'm not putting them in my journal because I had already watched them myself. So he watched, what were they? The Family That Prays Together by Tyler Perry, but I had already previously watched that myself, so I'm not gonna put it in my journal because I watched it, but I always loved that movie. It's a movie with Eddie Murphy where they rob Tower Heist, I think it is. I had watched that previously myself, so I'm not gonna put that in my journal. And there was another movie. Oh, but there was a movie he did put on, and I actually did like it. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. The Punisher movie. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Is it One Last Kill? Yes. The Punisher One Last Kill. We just watched that, and I did actually like that. I think we watched it on Disney Plus. Yes. Yeah. So we watched that. So I gotta write that down. That was good. So I gotta write that down. That was a good one. But yeah, that's my media journal and then my gaming journal. I'm gonna make a new gaming journal, but I got this one for now, and so this will include an index, my gaming goals. It'll have my gaming collection for both pages. It will include my wish list. It'll have my favorite games from front to back, and then I go into some of the games. So we have Hello Kitty, because I love that game, of course. I will have Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it's not going to be like extensive. I wanted it to be extensive, but I'm not going to do that. Cozy Caravan, I've been playing this a lot recently. I think those were the only ones I put. Oh, Out and About. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. And then I have a few other. No? Uh-oh. Oh, I think they're over here, right? No, yes. Yes, no. Uh-oh. Yes, I have a few other images of games that I play here. So, yeah. We definitely have more of the games that I play here, like Guardians of Azima, Assassin's Creed Shadows. We have a lot of games, and not even all of them, but I just wanted to start something to get me going with journaling. So, gaming journal, media journal, reading journal, everyday journal, my health journal system, my daily questions 5-year journal. That's going strong. I'll get a new one once it's completely filled. And then I also have the prayer journals that I do for my family, which I'm going to get into more once we move, but I'll show you guys those really quick. So we have my son's, my husband's second one, because I gave him the first one after we got married, and then my daughter's. I'll be honest, my daughter's I've only written once on May 18th when I got, yeah, I think, May 18th, 2024. That's when I started my daughter's prayer journal, and I have not written in it since. My husband's, I wrote in it a couple of times, 2024 of July, and I haven't written in it since. And this is my son's. I started it when he was in my belly. Yeah, I started it June 24th, 2013. And yeah, I haven't written in it since. Sheesh. It's been a minute since I wrote in my son's prayer journal, y'all. So I've slacked off. So I do want to make it a habit of writing in their prayer journal at least twice a week. For them, it's 7 days in a week. If I could write in their journals twice a week, that will work. And so I'm going to commit to that once we move and we're settled in. So yeah, this is my journal system. So yeah, I just wanted to get on and start this vlog while I can, while baby girl is sleeping. I'll be starting to finish packing. I've already packed up clothes. I've already thrown out things. Like I said, my closet is cleaned out. The goal for this weekend, because baby girl will be leaving, the goal for this weekend is to pack up the library in my room. That is the goal. The library in my room and the books here. That is the goal. I'm going to be packing up my son's bed this week, getting rid of the clothes in the dresser this week. I'm going to be doing probably the last of the laundry this week. I don't know if that's a bug I'm looking at or not. It's not a bug. Like, I've been seeing beetles and it's kind of annoying. Y'all, let me go see if this is a beetle. Give me 1 second, because it's like, it's hot summertime, so y'all know when these beetles come out, it'd be like, wow, y'all wasn't out in the winter, why y'all gotta come out now? So hold on, give me a second, and then let me sit down and write down what I'm gonna do and come back to y'all. All right, y'all know it wasn't a bug, it's just lint that's stuck on my hat. But yeah, so I wrote down what I wanted to accomplish this week. So this week I want to clear that dresser out. Literally everything in the dresser is literally going in the garbage anyway. So clear out the dresser, and whatever my son is going to keep, put in bags. So I figured, told my mother, what I'm going to do is all the clothes and stuff that I'm keeping for my son and I, possibly my daughter, because most of my daughter's clothes that she's keeping anyway is already packed up. Anything that's in here is probably like clothes she's probably not going to fit anymore. So her stuff is already packed in bins. For my son and I, we're probably going to put, I already started putting my stuff in garbage bags. I figured, the way I'm thinking, and to save money. I do not want to have to buy more than we need, because if we have to buy like 30 plus bins, we also will have to figure out how to store these bins once we move in. The way I'm thinking is we can put all our clothes in garbage bags, it's easier for the men to move because we're getting a moving company, so it's easier for them to move the garbage bags. One, and two, it's easier for us to just throw the garbage bags out. Two, I have a buttload of hangers, and so situated. My kids, we're giving the kids the two dressers that I have bought off of Amazon. So the two gray dresser sets, the white and gray dressers, the kids are gonna have. We're gonna buy our own dressers, the same kind of style, but we're gonna get our own. And so the kids already have dressers. I'm going to buy a very big bookshelf to create a closet for them because their room has no closet. So I'm gonna make a makeshift closet, and I've seen parents do it a lot. So I'm gonna do that for them, so that they have a closet in their room because I don't want any of their stuff in my room. I don't want any of their stuff in my room. So that's the plan for the kids. If this black bookshelf is good, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm actually, because I'm keeping the two white bookshelves in here, where I'm going to take it with me. But the two black ones, at least this one over here, I'm going to get rid of. If this black one is good, I'm going to keep it and let it go with us. If not, I'll just get a new bookshelf and use it as a closet for them. But that is the plan. Bookshelf as a closet in their room so that they can hang up their coats and stuff like that. I could just put a door in their room or put a rod up in their room for them to have like a closet, but I don't want to do that. I'd rather just get a bookshelf, screw it to the wall, and that could be their closet. Because I'm going to make sure there's not a lot of coats and stuff. It'll probably be 2 coats per child. And then like jackets and stuff could be folded up in the bookshelf, if that makes sense. So that's the plan for that. But yeah, so I'm going to go through the dresser this weekend. I am going to, since I'm putting his bed up, I can go under the bed and get rid of that stuff. I want to tackle this desk for sure. The bookshelves. Oh, and then pack up body care. For sure, pack up body care. I have a lot of body care. I have a lot of Bath and Body Works under this bed. I have a lot of body care in the hallway, so I can pack all that stuff because I have 3 bins here. So you can pack that up. So that can be the ordeal this weekend. And then the bookshelves I kind of want to tackle. Because majority of the books in here I am packing. I'm probably not going to take a lot of my historical fiction. I'm not big on historical fiction. I will take a lot of my Elizabeth Camden because I do love her as an author. I will take some of my authors I will take, but a lot of them can go to the storage. And then there are some authors I'll be taking off my shelf. I just haven't gotten a chance to, like, for sure. What's that? Mike Todd coming off my shelf. He coming off the shelf, straight to the basura. What's that girl? She was married to that pastor. They coming off my shelf. There's a lot of authors that I have on my shelf that just basura. Straight up. And so, yeah. But let's talk about TBR. So far I have read how many books? 2, 3? I read 2 books this month. I read the Shirley Jackson, The Haunting of Hill House, gave that 3 stars. And then I read Fury Bound, gave that 4.5. I'm currently reading A Time to Die. I'm 50% of the way through on that. And then I need to read The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst, Theo of Golden by Alan Levi, and then I have Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. I'm not even going to hold you. I might not read that till the end of the month, or I might wait till July. I might have to move that over because that's a thick book, and I just want to binge read that book and just enjoy it. I did add 2 more books to my TBR for this month. Anchor Cove by Toni Shiloh, because one, I didn't even know she was coming out with that book, and I read anything Toni Shiloh. I do need to read a lot of her backlists too. And then Before I Knew I Loved You by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. It's the 6th, I think, and final book in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Y'all know I was binge reading those books. in my last couple of blogs, I read books 1 through 5, and book 6 came out, and I need to read book 6. And so, yeah, once I read A Time to Die, I'm gonna probably jump straight into the spell shop. And then once I read the spell shop, I'm probably going to take a break and read Before I Knew I Loved You. And then maybe Theo of Golden, then maybe Anchor Cove, and then dive into Empire of the Vampire. I don't know. But what I know I do need to do is I need to add these book covers and these movie covers. Oh, I need to add this to my list of movies, because what I do is I download the movie covers. This was on Disney Plus. This was a movie, and I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it. It was cool. Media Journal Images, yes. And I have a coffee here. I just had tuna, lemon pepper tuna, and what else I had? I had something else, but baby girl is still sleeping. So I'm just gonna chill. And I'm gonna pray that UPS picks up my package soon. But I'll come back to y'all tomorrow to vlog. I'm still editing a vlog right now. What vlog is this? I'm editing the vlog of my new phone, the Joshua Sight and Sound trip, and my new camera. And then I think the vlog after this that I have to edit is the vlog with my husband and I. And then there's one more vlog to edit after that. Yeah, I should be all caught up soon on my edits. Yeah, I should be. Yeah, I'm gonna go, and I will vlog tomorrow when I start cleaning. Hey y'all. So it is currently Wednesday. It's 2:17. Baby girl just went down for a nap. I got my pajamas on. Hubby went to work not too long ago. I got me some coffee. The rest of my tuna with some cucumber. I think this is garlic and herb tuna, and water with some electrolytes. I think this is grapefruit, not liquid IV element in here, but it's the 17th of June. Let me turn this off. Baby boy was done with school at 12:30. He went to his dad's, but I did take a picture this morning of him in front of this house because today was his last day here, and I just wanted to commemorate his last day here. So I took a picture of him just here because we was here 11 and a half years, and so when he comes home in July, he'll be at the new place. But yeah, I did put his bed up, took his mattress off and everything, and so I actually have 2 bags of laundry, but my mom told me not to do the laundry because I was going to do the laundry this weekend, but we are going to have a washer and dryer in the new place. So she told me don't even worry about it. I'm excited, y'all. But now I'm trying to figure out how to do everything because, like I said, I have all of my stuff going inside of garbage bags. Easier to transport, easier to like get rid of things when it's time to throw out once we are settled in. But I'm trying to avoid buying more bins because I have quite a few bins out there already. And I just thought about putting all of baby girl's clothes as well into garbage bags so that I can use her bins because she has about 4 bins out there. I have about, I have I have a bin right here in the hallway that has my sneakers in it. And then another bin that has like coats and stuff, but that bin with the coats I'm going to be putting in a bag. My husband has a bin with his footwear in it, and so only one is being used. I have four bins that are empty. And then if I use, I have four empty bins right now. Right now, four empty bins. I have three more empty bins, but out of those three bins, I'm giving two of them to my husband to take these three small ones he has here. So that's five empty bins, plus the one in the hallway with the coats. That's six empty bins. And then if I calculate, I have two more. That's seven, plus a very large one. That's eight. If I use my daughter's and she has about three or four, that's about 10 or 11 bins, right? I won't have to really buy any bins. I would just have to buy boxes for the things that are going to storage. I'm just trying to avoid having to really buy any bins because I'm trying to be mindful. A lot of money is being dished out right now because a lot of funds had to be basically thought up this month in order to have obviously the brokers fee, the rent, and all that. On top of once we get settled in, we have to get the washer and dryer, and just get the little knickknacks and things like that because we do have three full bathrooms. I have a bathroom for my family and I, then I have the two bedrooms, obviously, and then we need some more kitchen supplies and things like that. And so, like, I'm trying to be very mindful of the spending with the moving process because obviously, once we're moved in, we got to get things, and it's the first of the month, got to go food shopping and all that. And so, yeah, I think I'm gonna just do the whole garbage bag situation. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. And then I was gonna start today with some things, but she a little busy, a little busy. She running around here crazy. And so yeah, I'm just not doing much today. What I did do, and so I use Libib, right? I use the app called Libib, to track or like keep up with all of my books. I have not used this app in years, and so I know that this app is not like accurate because I haven't touched it in a minute. I think since we been here for a couple of years, and so this is on my old account. Nay's Pink Bookshelf was the email I used, and I would separate it like this. So this is how I had it, and I was going to honestly wipe this complete account clean and start over. And so I had it separated like this. So you can see like in my YA, I had 200 and something. I had poetry, which I don't even think I updated yet. On poetry, I only have 5 books, but I have way more than 5 poetry books. Nonfiction, I had 3, but I have way more than that. Middle grade, I had 61. My Latin X fiction, I had 235. Like Christian nonfiction, I had 139. Christian fiction, I had 156. Like I have a lot of books on here, but they were not accurate. And so what I did do was on my Android, I re-downloaded the app. Well, didn't re-download it, but I basically just redid a new account with Daughter Up Increase email and just did new categories. So I have Bible studies, Bible, what's this? Biblical for biblical fiction, book of the month, because I was subscribed to book of the month. I have a lot of book of the month books. I do want to resubscribe to book of the month, maybe around the fall, because I do like book of the month, which is a book subscription. I also know that there's Aardvark, which I think I want to try that one out too. I do like book subscription book boxes. That's just me. But I have Christian for like my Christian nonfiction. Then I have Christian fiction books for basically any Christian fiction book that does not fit into like the mystery, thriller, suspense, because a lot of my books are within that genre, if that makes sense. And so, oh, my thing is about to die. But yeah, I have fantasy, devotional, commentary, classics, things like that. Probably should do one for resources. Let me do that, resources. And so I'm making like new collections and things like that. Yeah, so I have middle grade, mystery, thriller, suspense is going to be one category. Nonfiction, poetry, resources, romance, sci-fi, YA, manga, of course, because I do have mangas. Maybe I'll do one for comics because I have a little bit of comics, not a lot. I don't want to really keep my comics and my middle grade together because I do have like comics itself. Bibles because I have quite a few Bibles. Commentaries will be separate. And resources is for anything like maps, dictionaries, those type of things. Yeah, so I did go ahead and do my classics already. So like in my classics, I went ahead and scanned those books, including the ones that I just hauled. Now, I told y'all I got 5 books coming from Barnes and Nobles. I also yesterday went ahead. My mom is actually gonna cook tonight. That'll probably be the last meal we have here because we are moving within a week. The moving date to get pushed up. So yeah, but I did go ahead and get 3 books from Amazon. They'll be here tomorrow. Gift cards, y'all. Y'all know I get gift cards. I think I'm done though. I got the Scarlet Letter Oxford edition from what's this man's name? Nathaniel Hawthorne. I got The Pearl by John Steinbeck. That's a book I've been eyeing. There's 2 editions for that one, but I got the one from Penguin Classics with the man holding the actual pearl. And then I got We by, it's a Russian classic, by Yevgeny. The cover's here. I got this because this was actually the book that inspired 1984 by George Orwell, and I have not read that book yet. And so I think I want to read that book before reading George Orwell. And so, yeah, I think it's a Russian classic, if I'm not mistaken. The author's name definitely sounds Russian. So, yeah, I want to, and it's Ursula Le Guin, I believe, did a not a blurb, but she did an afterword, and there's an introduction by Margaret Atwood. And I know both of these authors. I've read by Ursula Le Guin before. She is a well-known sci-fi. I think, does she write sci-fi or fantasy? One of those genres, but I read one of her books before. And Margaret Atwood, most people know who she is. And so, yeah, I did go ahead and do my classics already. And so as I'm taking books off of my shelf and as I'm going through the boxes, I'll be able to scan the books into the designated collections. That way, while I'm out and about, say while we're in the place for a year or two, if I happen to be at Barnes and Nobles or whatever bookstore or looking to get new books, I won't double purchase books because I can easily go into here to do that. And when I get new books, be it from reviews or whatever the case may be, I can immediately scan them because I have a habit of not doing that and not remembering if I have books or not. And so this is a way of me being accountable to the books that I have, making sure I keep up with them, and also be a fun way for me to, like, if I'm bored and don't know what I want to read, I can come in here and know, like, oh, I read this book. So like in my classics, I did read The Haunting of Hill House. So let's see. There is a way within here to say how I read it. The problem is I don't know. Like, there's tags that you can do. Add a tag. Oh, read. Add tag. Save. Group. Read. Done. Save. And so now when I go to my tags, I can go here to read, and it will be here that this is one of the books that I've already read. And so as I'm going through my collection, I can note whether I read the book, did not read the book, or if I DNF the book, and I'll be able to notate that, which I'm actually going to look forward to doing that. So what's this? Oh, nothing. Yeah. And I think I gave it 3 stars. Yeah, you can come in here and do like your ratings, your status. So add status completed. I can put when I completed it. So like I can go to Goodreads and look at that information. So when did I read this book? I don't even remember. I could go in my reading journal to put that. But let's see. I probably wouldn't put all of that for like the old books because ain't nobody gonna remember all that. But I read that June 8th. June 8th, started it on the 6th. And what did I give this? A 3-star? Yeah, so I gave it a 3-star. And then I can even go here and copy. I don't know if it'll let me. Yeah, I gotta go here. Select all, copy, exit out of that. And then I can just copy and paste my review in here. Save review. And so now I have my review is in here. And so if I wanted to go to details, I have that it's a 3-star when I read it and all that, and my review was right there. So yeah, the app is really good. You can upgrade the app to like have the pro features. I don't need the pro features. I just need to know if I read the book, that I own the book, and that's that. So yeah, that was the plan for today. But this weekend, this is the last weekend that she'll be gone before we actually move. And so the plan for this weekend is to, I already went under the bed and cleaned, so I can cross that off. So I need to clear out the dresser, completely clear that out. I want to do at least pack up the 2 black bookshelves. I really want to do all the bookshelves, but if I can at least do the black ones, that's fine. I want to pack up all the body care, if I can, all of my body care, because I really don't need everything. I can leave just one bar soap out and then throw that bar soap out when it's time to go. Like, who cares? Because I have a bunch of bar soap, literally. I have 3 of ones over there, and I think I literally just bought a Caress one that's like a strawberry something type of smell or something like that. I don't remember. So I have like 4 bar soaps out that I could like pack up. So I want to pack up all the body care because I have a bunch of Bath and Body Works down there. I have a bunch of skincare products that technically are packed up, but I can't keep them in these containers. Well, I can keep them in these because these things come apart, but I might have to figure something out. So I don't know. I need to organize skincare, body care, and pack that up. And everything that's like on top of the dressers here, I can just pack up. It don't need to be out. Really, my son's toothbrush can get in the garbage because I have a bunch of other toothbrushes. Like I have way too many toothbrushes. Like I'm stocked. Okay, I'm stocked on the skincare, body care for us. So we're good to go. So we can get that packed up. And so yeah, clear out the dresser completely. All the dressers actually, dressers. Because pretty much everything in all the dressers are garbage. And if I'm gonna keep anything, they can just get in garbage bags. I kind of want to clear this desk off, clear it off and get it wiped down. Because I probably don't have to take it off because it's literally just a long piece by itself. So that's the plan. Clear out the dressers, all 3 of them. At least the black 2 bookshelves, but if I can get all the bookshelves cleaned off, great. Pack up all the body care, skincare products, and I may, depending on how I feel, may break down baby girl's bed and just let her sleep in the bed with us for the week. It's only a week. It's only a week. So we'll see, because I'm probably going to have to stack the books over here once I pack them, and her bed is in the way of where I would need to put that stuff. So yeah. But I mean, if I do end up breaking these bookshelves down, I'm gonna have to do that. And then we have a lot of board games. We have Miss Monopoly, Mario Kart Gamer Monopoly. What's this? Animal Crossing Monopoly. We have Twister. Oh, we can play Twister. Yay. We have Twister. We have Connect 4. We have Upwards. We have Candyland. Shoots and Ladders. I have like 2 Christian games. We have Sorry. We have Candyland. It's so much to do, y'all. So much to do. But yeah, I did get more books. So I did hit up Barnes& and Nobles. My books are supposed to be delivered by the 23rd, which is annoying. But yeah, I kind of want to start like getting things packed up. I need to get into this one has to go too. I kind of want to keep that one though. I gotta debate if I'm gonna keep this dresser or not, this cabinet. I mean, I could keep it and put it in my closet. I could. We'll figure that out. But hey, oh yeah, so I had to go just run that idea by my mom real quick as far as the situation with the bins. She agreed, and then my mic was on 10%, so I'm charging that. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Once baby girl leaves, I am going to, her clothes is already folded up. We're just gonna dump all of her clothes into garbage bags. Then I'm gonna talk to hubby and see if he don't mind putting his clothes into garbage bags. I am then going to make sure I clear out the dressers first. Once I clear the dressers out, there will be space. And then I'm going to tackle the shelves. If he's all right with that. If he's not all right with it, then I will give him the bins. Obviously, I'm not gonna, I don't mind doing it because I'm so used to moving. Like, moving is not like new to me. And also, I don't want to, like, even though we're getting a moving company, I don't not want to be like of help during the moving process as well, just because of what's going on with me. Like, I don't want to be useless, if that makes sense. Like, I still want to be able to do things. And I did start already adding stuff into like Amazon and stuff like that, because like between going to Amazon, Walmart, and Target, and probably like the discount store, I already know like the bathroom, I already told hubby, me and his bedroom are going to be a mix of our favorite colors. So his favorite color, I believe, is like a navy blue. Yes, it's navy blue, because when he says blue, I think he said it's like the navy blue color, not royal blue. And mine's is lavender, so we're gonna have that mix of navy blue and navy blue. I was gonna say royal blue, navy blue and lavender. The kids' bedroom is going to be a sage green and peach. I might change it from peach to like something else, so I'm gonna try to find like a color scheme that goes with sage green. And then our bathroom is going to be sage green with a hint of lavender in there. And I'll probably come up with a second color scheme down the line, but the first color we're going with is sage green. I might do gray as like a safe color, because our bathroom, both bathrooms on the second floor, the first floor has marbling. This gray marble is so pretty. It's like white with like gray marble, so stunning. I may paint the room for the kids down the line, or if I don't paint, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But for sure, hubby in our room is going to have like that navy blue, lavender, gray, which works because we already technically have those colors with the bed linen, and our bed is gray. We were going to do a queen, but we're gonna wait for the queen till we move again to the two-family house. So yeah, as far as the kids, I'm gonna have to obviously redo everything in the room, because they have no type of bedding that has safety or anything like that. So it's a lot that has to be purchased. But yeah, I already started doing things for that. I kind of can show you guys. I showed hubby, so he was down with it. He was down with it. And I will also be changing the not like me doing it physically, but like I'm going to change the so I'm gonna put this like 6-tiered thing in the bathroom, so the kids can have like their soaps and stuff already, my husband can have his stuff, I can have my stuff, and then we can have razors and stuff already in the shower. And then I'm gonna have this thing for baby girl. It's a little slip mat, or anti-slip mat, non-slip top mat, or whatever, when she's in the bath. And then I'm also gonna get a clear one, obviously, for us. Just a basic clear one. But I'm doing this color in the bathroom. I'm going to do this kind of curtain, keeping it real basic, nothing dramatic. I don't know why that was added to the cart. Take that out, thank you. And then I'm going to do this color for the boys, so I'm going to put both their toothbrushes and toothpaste in there for them, and then the same thing but in lavender for me and baby girl. This is a shower head I'm gonna get. It comes with a rainfall shower head, and then like the shower head you can take off. So I'm definitely getting this one. It comes with different colors. I was gonna do the gold, but I'm gonna go with that one. We're getting these for the kitchen. They're motion sensor lights to put in the kitchen. For under like the cabinets and stuff like that. But I may also get them for like the kids' rooms as well. I don't know. But they're mainly for the kitchen. But I'm gonna get these lights for the kids' rooms to put in there. I'm gonna get this over the toilet organizer for the bathroom, and then I'm thinking about this cabinet because like right across from the toilet we have like this very open space. It's very wide. The bathroom is really big, and so I'm thinking about getting this kind of cabinet for storage to put like extra toilet papers and towels and stuff, because we have 3 bathrooms and obviously anybody can use whatever bathroom is available, but with how big the house is, it's literally like that's our bathroom, and obviously if we have guests can use the bathroom, but yeah, I'm thinking about getting this storage cabinet to keep things, extra things or whatnot. So yeah, and then we're gonna get these dressers. We literally have these dressers already, and it's like a white and gray type of thing, but I'm thinking about getting the white because my desk is white in the room, and so we're gonna get 2 of those for him and I, so we each have our own, because right now in the room we have 2 of them. Him and my daughter shares one, and then me and my son shares the other one, and he gets his own dresser, I get my own, and then we work that way. So yeah, we're gonna do those dressers, and they're really good. Good. We're gonna get the laundry baskets. Baby girl is gonna get this little couch for chilling in the living room, and I'm gonna get her this little table set where she can eat at. I gotta get her new tables, like spoons and stuff and like that. But I'm going to get this chair. I have not had a computer chair, y'all, since I got pregnant. The moment I found out I was pregnant, my mother and my brother legitimately took my chair out of my room. Like, that test came back positive, y'all. They came in my room and took my chair out. They was like, no. And so this one I got, it comes with a little footrest on it. It comes with the back pillow and the neck pillow. I'm short anyway, so. But yeah, I got it in lavender. It's like purple but lavender. So yeah, that is the chair I'm getting. I'm excited. It's an ergonomic type of chair, and it leans back. It's a reclining backrest chair, and yeah, I'm just so stoked. I'm so stoked for this chair. I've had my eye on this chair for a minute. I've had my eye on the bunny one. It came with like bunny ears, and it was like white and lavender, but I'm content with that one. So yeah, like we have been planning and things like that. I think the only thing I need to like think of further is like rugs for the kids. I don't know if I want one big rug for their room or separate rugs for them. I don't know. I have to figure it out when we get into the place. I think I need to go back and watch the video of the apartment and see how the placement of their room is, because I don't honestly remember. I don't remember. Oh, here it is, the video. Yeah, because even with our room, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if we put the bed there, I would have to figure out where the TV would go, because depending on where the TV goes, my desk, yeah. Yeah, it is gonna be interesting with my desk. I mean, because I would love to put my desk by the window, but then that's gonna be an issue. Yeah, that bathroom, y'all, is so nice. It's like gray marble all over the bathroom. It's so nice. Sink is nice. My mom's room is so huge. Her bathroom is gigantic. Like, her bathroom is a straight shower bathroom. My bathroom is like a tub shower. My mom's bathroom is straight up like a shower. Yeah, her room is so huge, man. Yeah, I didn't like her closet because her closet was probably the smallest one. I probably should have took this room, darn it. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I wanted that closet. Yeah. If I put our beds over there, well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's not gonna work. Now that I'm looking at my bedroom is not that big. Sorry, I'm looking at this video of my room. I don't. Alright, yeah, let me look at the kids. I'm trying to figure out how to do their. Let me look at this wall. Maybe I could stick both of. I don't know. Oh, they have 4 windows. Yeah, no, my kids got 4 windows in their room. They got 4 windows. Yeah, so my room, me and my husband's room is kind of the smallest. And so I wanted it for the closet, but now I'm like, was it worth it? I mean, the beauty of it is my desk is an L-shaped desk. And so if I put the bed there, I can turn the bed towards it's an L-shaped desk, so if I put it there and then have it going from that way this way, I should be fine, and then put it on the wall. We should be fine. And then I can put one of my bookshelves there. Yeah, that skinny bookshelf can go in that corner there. It should work. It should work. Y'all see me over here plotting and planning, because I didn't realize I gave my sister the room by my mom, and that room is bigger than the room that I took, but I wanted that room because of the closet. It's really big. And I really wanted the closet because I haven't had like a big closet, and because it's my husband and we need the closet space. But then I'm like, my kids' room, I could take that room. But that room don't have a closet. It's not for long. Like, we could definitely manage, obviously. We could definitely manage. And I want my kids to have that space because it's not like I'm being in that room a lot anyway. I'm mostly gonna be in the living room because that living room is so big. So big. So yeah. I'm like, it's here, y'all. Like, it's only my calendar's my countdown says 14 days, but it's really not 14 days. It's less than that. So I'm excited. But I did finish A Time to Die last night, y'all. I didn't know what to get that book. I gave it 4 stars because I was so confused. I am going to continue with the series because Parvin annoyed me at most times because I think the book is based off of the scripture in Ecclesiastes. What's the scripture? Ecclesiastes scripture, A Time to Die. I'm gonna give y'all the scripture. A Time to Be Born and A Time to Die. I think all the books are based off of like the scriptures in Ecclesiastes. But yeah, Parvin, I think that's her name, Parvin Blackwater. The book is about people being born with clocks, and she was born a triplet. Her brother, I think his name William, was born, but he died, and so his clock zeroed out or whatever. But then her and her brother, Reed, I think that was his name, they were born and they weren't accounted for because I guess it was thought that her mother was having twins, but then it was an extra baby. And so she doesn't like the fact that her city, Unity Village, basically kills radicals, is what they're called. If you don't have a clock, you're considered a radical. And she wants to, her clock is running out, or one of their clocks are running out because her and her brother share a clock. And they don't know who the clock belongs to. Technically they know, but they don't know. And she wants to write a biography about their clocks and try to help radicals or whatever the case may be. And she entrusts her biography to this author. And this author in turn does something that causes her to be thrown over the wall. Things just take a turn from there. Let's just say I love the faith aspects of this book. I love the journey of this book, or the pilgrimage. She meets a character named Jude. We enjoyed Jude so much. We enjoyed his story and his plot line. The ending is where I was thrown off. I was thrown off by the ending of the book, that I could not give it more than 4 stars because I was, at one point I felt like the story was dragging, so I brought it from a 5 to a 4.5. And then by the ending, I was so angry by the ending because of Mr. Chase, that I was just like, what's going on? Why did we do what we just did? If you read the book, you know what I mean. Like, what was the purpose of what you did to Reed? What was the point? Why did we do what we did to Reed? What was the point of what happened to Jude? Like, what was the purpose and point of everything that just took place? I'm going to continue reading the series because I need answers. I need to know what happened in book 2 and book 3. But like, what was the purpose? And what was up with her mama and her daddy? And why did her brother keep the secret of Tawny? Like, I got so many questions that need answers. And I just was like 4 stars because I'm pissed, I'm angry, I'm hurt. And those are good emotions for a book to like bring out of me for good reasons. But I just And so yeah, I hopped on over to read The Spell Shop by well, let me take this off of black mode. reading dark mode. Excuse me, let's not do that. I was reading this last night, so it was like after 1 or something like that. Let's take this over dark mode. But yeah, I'm currently reading Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. And I am 5% in. I only read like 2 chapters last night, and then I was like, I'm gonna save. So yeah, I'm on chapter 3 of this book, and it seems like a really like medium, slow pace, cozy read, cozy fantasy, so nothing crazy. And so yeah, once I read this, I'm going to then go into, I already got my TV already, so I'm gonna tell y'all. So once I read The Spell Shop, I'm gonna read Theo of Golden by Alan Levi, and then I'm gonna read Before I Knew I Loved You by, I don't know the author's name, but it's book 6, and Before the Coffee Gets Cold, that book. And then I'm gonna jump into Anchor Code by Tony Shallow, and then I'm gonna jump into I Got an Arc. I was able to join the street team for Miss Morgan L. Bussey. Y'all know how I feel about some Morgan L. Bussey, okay? One of my favorite fantasy authors. Y'all know I was a fan of her Mark of the Raven series. Love that. Give me 1 second. So y'all know I love me Mark of the Raven. That was by far one of my favorite Christian fantasy series. And then she did that steampunk Secrets in the Mist. It was alright. I enjoyed it. It was fun. But now she has the new one, which is the not a prequel, but like, it's not a prequel. What would you call it? It's like a sequel series, I guess, to it's like a sequel series to, what is that, the name of that series? To the Follows of the Word, that series from Morgan L. Bussey. I only read Daughter of the Light from her, from the Follow of the Word. So good. I wish I would have honestly read that series first before getting into the Nordic Wars, but I did get an arc for Winter's Dawn of the Nordic Wars trilogy. I have to read it. This book comes out on August 11th, so I need to read this in June. I absolutely must read this book. And then I found out Miss Jill Eileen Smith is coming out with another book, y'all. She's coming out with another book. I literally just got the email today of her book cover release. Hold on. And I'm super excited because I'm actually going to be doing a Bible study on the person she's doing the story on. So it's called The Table of Mercy. It's the novel of the Syrophoenician woman. It's from the scriptures in Mark 7:24-30 and Matthew 15:21-28. We're going to be doing a scripture study on both of these, y'all. I knew it was meant to be, so I'm excited for this to come out, but I don't think it comes out yet. And yeah, it comes out 2027. So like, I need to catch up on her books, but y'all know I binge read a couple of her books not too long ago. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reading Winter's Dawn by Morgan L. Bussey. And by the time I'm done with that, if everything is settled and I'm feeling good, I'm going to finally read Empire of the Vampire by Jay Kristoff. My reread finally, because I need to finish this trilogy. The trilogy is over with. I have all the books. I have never finished with the daggone trilogy. I read book 1, and y'all know I talk about this book all the time because it's by far one of my favorite vampire books ever. But I have never finished reading it. I have never finished reading it. The trilogy, I mean, like, I've read the book, the first book. I've never finished book 2 and 3. So I want to reread book 1 to continue on. But I've yeah. So I have a hefty TBR in front of me. We are 17 days into the month. So if I can today, I do kind of want to get 75% through of the Spell Shop. And so, wow, baby girl is sleeping. I just want to read right now. I did just watch the little video that they did for Disney Dreamlight Valley, and it was exciting but kind of annoying because they are coming out with the release of an adventure pack DLC, which is kind of like annoying. It's like, why do I have to pay for another stupid DLC. Why can't it be free? Why can't it just be a world that I just have to pay with Dreamlight Dust or whatever? But Winnie the Pooh anniversary is coming up, and so they're having like this adventure pack DLC. And they did not put a price, but it's July 8th that it comes out. And knowing me, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. So not only is one of my games coming out on Steam in July, on I think July 7th, but now Disney Dreamlight Valley has a game for the DLC coming out for Winnie the Pooh, and I want it. Winnie the Pooh look a little sketchy, but I want it. And then I know that Hello Kitty is coming out with a DLC surrounded around tea time or something like that. It's like a cosmetic type of thing they're coming out with, and I'm gonna buy it because I'm obsessed with the game. So, and then I'm trying not to do an espresso order, but I feel like I should do an espresso order as like welcome to the new home. Oh, I need to start looking up coffee bars. See, let me look up coffee bars. Let me look that up right now. Coffee bar. I need to look up a coffee bar. Oh, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. Okay. This is an option, but I don't want brown. I want like a white. Especially because our place is like really, really like bright and like white. But then I'm thinking about everybody else. Maybe we should do black. Maybe we should do black. Let me see. Look at this charcoal. The charcoal is not bad. Let me put that on the list. That's an option, but I don't think I want this coffee bar table. Oh, that looks nice. But how much is it? That's another thing. I don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a coffee bar either. I need something that's like not $200-300. You don't need to be an arm and a leg. Something that's prime. So yeah, let me just look up a coffee bar because I almost forgot. Because there's a specific spot that I want the coffee bar. So yeah, let me do that. Let me get some reading done. Let me eat this daggone tuna while she's sleeping. And chill out. And then when my mom gets off of work, we're gonna pop out because we are looking to get out of here sooner than we thought. So yeah, hopefully my Amazon order comes tomorrow. My husband said he's at work. So yeah, let me chill out and I will chat with y'all most likely tomorrow to show you guys my little book haul. And yeah, I'm really not gonna do any cleaning up until Friday when she leaves, because garbage goes out Friday night for Saturday. So Friday is going to be hectic for me, which means I'm going to be in a lot of pain, which means, oh no, my husband is not going to be here this weekend because he works overtime this weekend. So yeah, it's not going to be fun for me. So yeah, it's just going to be me, because my son is gone to July 4th weekend. Baby girl is going to be at her grandmother's, and then my husband is going to be working. So it'll just be me this weekend doing a lot of packing. And I think that's like the sucky part of it all, is having to pack and everything while in pain. I do have a foot doctor appointment tomorrow. He's just going to check my toe. It hasn't been in pain, so thankfully I don't have to have the full procedure. But I do get fitted for new sneakers tomorrow, so that's a plus. And once we're settled in, I do have to take my son and my daughter to the dentist, and then I think I have to make me and my son eye doctor's appointments. I can't remember when the last time we had an eye doctor appointment, honestly. I don't know if it was a year ago or not, so I need to call them and see because I can't remember. But yeah, let me eat and read. I'm gonna try to read to at least 50%. I'm at 5%, so 45% to go. And if she's still asleep, I'll read to 75%. And then if I do read to 75% by the time she wake up, I'll finish this today and then start Deal of Golden, which I heard great things about. So yeah, that is that. I'll come back to y'all tomorrow. Hey y'all, so I'm back. It is currently 5:52. My order from Amazon got here not too long ago. Baby girl is being extra. Every time she sees the camera and the mic now, she wants to get on and talk. But she is on the tablet because her iPad is charging. I just got her chilling. But yeah, here, sit here. Maya. And she's gonna show out now because I'm literally on the camera and the mic. Yes, baby. Here, you want to talk on the mic? Here. So I'm gonna give her this mic and let her talk on it. Come on. So that'll keep her busy. But yeah, my 3 books that come. So like I said, I got the Pearl by John Steinbeck. I got the Penguin Classic Edition. The Black Spine, of course. I think they're gonna look great. And I think the way I'm gonna do my classic shelf, I'm gonna use a skinny book shelf, and I'm gonna put my Christian classics on like probably the top 3 shelves, and then the bottom 3 shelves I'll put my Penguin Classics. But yeah, we have the Pearl by John Steinbeck. All I know is that this man is a pearl diver. I guess he finds a pearl, or no, he's a diver and he finds a pearl and his life changes, and I guess people start to change up on him or something along those lines. And I guess it illustrates the fall from innocence experienced by people who believe that wealth erases all problems. So yeah, it's a short read, and so I'm excited for that. I got The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. I think I read this in high school, but I don't remember much about it. I know there's a show or a movie or both along the lines, and I kind of want to reread this as an adult with more of an understanding of just life and with an understanding of theology, because I know it's set in the Puritan communities, 17th century Boston. It sheds light on the 19th century in which it was written. I know it deals with a woman. She must wear a scarlet A upon her breast, the sin of adultery visible to all. Under an assumed name, her husband begins his search for her lover, determined to expose what Hester is equally determined to protect. So yeah, I know it has something to do with her adultery, but it's deeper than that. And so yeah, I want to reread this just with a better understanding of life and things like that. And then we have We, which is a Russian classic. It has an introduction by Margaret Atwood. It was blurred by Ursula K. Le Guin. It's by this author here. Don't want to butcher it. Yeah, he's a Russian novelist. But this is apparently the book that inspired 1984 by George Orwell, and I do own it. I own this one in Animal Farm. If I do like them, I do want to get like regular paperback size versions of these. I believe this is a 75th anniversary edition, or is this the regular one? Either way, I have the Signet Classic one, but if it is good, I do want to get the 75th anniversary regular paperback size editions. But this book is the one that, yeah, it's a dystopian novel that influenced George Orwell while he was writing 1984. It has an essay by Ursula K. Le Guin in it, and an introduction by Margaret Atwood, and interesting writing style in here. Interesting writing style. So I'm excited to dive into this before I read George Orwell's 1984. So I got that. So I do plan to get more books once we move. I still am waiting on my order from Barnes & Noble that has shipped out. What you did with it? It's over there. It's right there. Right there. Go get it. So what I am going to do right now is log these into the LibBib app because why not? So I'm just in the LibBib app here, and I'm gonna go to the classics. Oh, not comics, classics. I do have actually some mangas literally right behind me that I can put in, but into the classics, gonna hit barcode and just add these 3 books and scan. So we added scan another. We added that and scanned another. And we added, wait, done. So now I have 36 classics. And I have these 4 mangas right here. 4 mangas. I got these for my birthday from my mom in love. Was it my birthday? It was my birthday, I think. My birthday or Christmas, she got these for me either a year or 2 years ago. I can't remember. But she got me Hunter x Hunter. And I read this anime. I watched the anime years ago, loved it. And so, yeah, she got me volume 1. And then she got me these mangas, Blue Box. I don't know anything about it. I read the back of it. Apparently, it is a manga about a girl who I guess is a part of the girls' basketball team, and there's a dude that I guess falls in love with her, and it's their romance, I guess, and the girls' I guess adventure with basketball. And she got me 3 volumes of that, and so I have way more mangas over there, but I'm going to put these 4 right now into the app because they're literally right here in front of me. So I'm gonna go to manga and just scan them in, and you literally, so you basically. I'm gonna show y'all better when I actually do this on the weekend, but I'm scrolling down to where it's manga. I think that's manga. Yeah, to where it says manga, clicking manga, and then right here in the corner there's a plus sign. You click the plus sign, and then you basically can do manual or barcode. I'm gonna click on barcode. Once you click barcode, it should pop up with like book, movie, and all that. I click on book. A camera pops up, and you literally just scan your barcode, and it will then plug in what you need. So it scanned volume 3, volume 2, volume 1, and it scans pretty quickly. And then that one done. And then now all 4 of those books are in my library. So I don't have to scan these. And what I like is if you accidentally scan a book and it's already in your system, it will pop up that you already have it. It will ask you if you want to delete the old entry and put the new entry or whatever the case may be. So I really do like that system. So yeah, I'm thinking of just scanning all the books on that skinny bookshelf. I'm just trying to like wait until she's gone because she is a little busy. And so I don't know exactly the time my mom in love is coming, but I know tomorrow I have to tackle these shows. I have to tackle them. And so yeah, it is official. Next week will be most likely move-in week. The start of move-in week, but the official move-in day is over that weekend. And so we have less than 10 days to get everything done. So yeah, I'm just waiting on my Barnes & Noble's order, which should be here by the 23rd. They said the latest my order should be here, which is Tuesday. It's currently Thursday, so it can come between, I'm gonna say Saturday, because tomorrow's Juneteenth. So between Saturday and Tuesday, my order should be here. And then I have 2 doctor's appointments next week. I have my primary doctor appointment, which I will have to have another procedure, most likely done. I've been avoiding this procedure for a very long time. I didn't feel the need to get it done because it was just like neither here nor there to me, honestly. But I'm going to speak to my primary care doctor. I may just have to get this procedure done because it is starting to become a bother for me. It is like a tiny procedure, but I will not be able to do much. So I'm probably going to hold off on this procedure until like the fall, because when we're moving. And so I know once I get the procedure, then they're going to tell me not to do any heavy lifting for like anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. I'm not going to be able to do any heavy lifting. And so, so I'm most likely going to do this procedure in the fall or the winter. And so, yeah, I just have to get the referral for that. And then I see my cardiologist on the 25th, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm low-key nervous, but I'm also like excited. Not excited for any like bad results, but excited because I finally get answers now on what's going on with my heart. It was like the same thing with the endocrinologist. Like I wasn't excited for results, but I was just excited to know what was going on and to not feel like I'm going insane in my body. It's one of those things like where you know something is wrong and you don't have answers, but you're finally getting answers, but you're hoping it's nothing crazy. It's one of those things because like I know I'm feeling the symptoms I'm feeling, and they know the symptoms I'm feeling, but I don't know the answers because they have all the answers and the results. And it's like I'm seeing the diagnoses and stuff that they're putting in the system, but I don't have any conversations going on with them right now. And so I've done all of the testing. Like, why do I have two upcoming? Oh, because that's in August, right? And so, like, even when I go to my records, there's like a problems and diagnoses section. Oh, I could see if they did that. Yeah, they haven't put anything in there for that. So, yeah, they just put obstructive sleep apnea. Whatever this thing is, I don't know what this is. They put that I'm overweight, which is, I feel like when it comes to telling someone that they're overweight, it's like, which the standard by which they tell someone that they're overweight kind of annoys me, but it is what it is. If I'm overweight, I'm overweight. So yeah, I have the hyperthyroidism, the Graves' disease, the non-toxic thyroid nodule, which I don't get that tested until another year. So I got that tested in February. I don't get that retested until next February. But I know that that nodule is not really serious because my levels have gone down. The obstructive sleep apnea, which I already knew from the hospital when I did the sleep test, and so they just reconfirmed it again. The hospital told me it was mild, so I don't really know. I have to check with them when they do it, but yeah. It's right there, mama. Go get it. It's on the floor. She's trying to get my mic, and it's a mic on the floor that she threw. You see it right there? Right there. Get it. There you go. Now she got it. She gonna throw my other mic and then ask me for this mic. Is she crazy? There you go. They don't have the results in from my other exam, which is crazy. Yeah, they put the results in from my nuclear stress test, but they did not put in the results yet from my scan on my legs. So I guess I have to wait for that. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that's that. I'm just chilling. I'm probably gonna do some journaling. I have not journaled in a minute. And I did not start the year of Golden, so I'm gonna finish that up. She is trying to go throw her diaper in the garbage. No, 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 come here. Maya. Hold on. But yeah, I threw the diaper out. But yeah, I am going to chill out right now. Probably do some journaling and start reading the year of Golden. So I'll come back to y'all tomorrow when I actually start cleaning because this room is starting to irritate me immensely. She got the nerve to be sitting on my tablet, and my tablet is all beat up. But yeah, probably gonna go in there and talk to my mom, start planning things out. But I'm just ready to go, ready to move, ready to finish packing and getting things done. This is probably the craziest move we've ever done. Every other move we've done was a little bit more organized. This one is not as organized because it's so rushed. But yeah, I'm probably gonna watch another anime. I just caught up on another anime that I was watching. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna chill out. So I did do some work for church today. I did post up 2 posts today, and then I scheduled, I think about 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, maybe 16 posts, I think. So yeah. I did do that. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. She took my phone and tried to run away. But yeah, I'm gonna just chill out because I ain't got nothing else to do. Probably put my pajamas on. They over here somewhere, I think. I don't even know. Oh, Mama said 5,000 steps. I can't wait to also be able to start getting my steps in for real, y'all. Like, I could be hitting that 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 steps in. But yeah, let me go get her situated and I'll chat with y'all tomorrow. Hey, y'all. It is currently Saturday, 11:34. Just got back in the house maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. I'm sipping on water, coffee, and eating some nachos right now before we continue packing. I am trying to render a video, but once again, having an issue. No. Oh, bro, are you kidding me? Oh. Whew. It's about to cry. I think this video went up, I could delete it. But yeah, my order did come from the Barnes of the Nobles. It came in the mail. So, like I said, I got Dracula. First, let's go over the books that I already hauled because I have not packed those yet. I did break down one bookshelf. I'll show you guys that later because I literally just ordered 25 boxes from Walmart. Initially, I was going to do the bins. I had a total of, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 13, I think 13 or 14 bins total to pack up my books. However, that ain't gonna be enough. I think I have 3 or 4 empty ones left, and I still have 3 bookshelves left to go, including the books that are on the side of my bed, the Bible stacked on the side of my bed, the Bible stacked over here, the bookshelf that is over here that I never showed, the books on the desk, and the books behind the bed. And then I still have to go through the boxes in the kitchen. So I have to be very selective about the books that I'm taking, the books that I'm not taking to the new house. So it's kind of painful having to decide what I want to take, what I don't want to take. So I'm probably going to have to go through the box again to decide because I can't take everything, unfortunately. Everything cannot go. All the children's books I am going to take. Oh, I keep breaking out from whatever is biting me and stuff like that, but I digress. I did get rid of one complete bookshelf already. But yes, so the books that we've already hauled. Let me stick this over here and grab these beauties. We showed these already. We buy this Russian author because I can't pronounce his name. The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. This is the Oxford, World Classics edition. John Steinbeck, The Pearl, Penguin Classic. St. Augustine's Confession, World Classic, Oxford edition. John Milton's Paradise Lost, Penguin Classic. The Mary Shelley Frankenstein, Penguin Classic Deluxe edition. And then Anna Karenina, Leo Tolstoy, the Penguin Classic Deluxe edition. And so we have hauled those already. Let me just stick those over here for now. So now we have the last set, which were basically gifts from Sandra because she sent me the $100 gift cards. It was $250 gift cards from Barnes & Nobles. And so I wanted to actually go to Barnes & Nobles, but I don't know when I'm be able to do that because of the move and everything like that. And so I went on Barnes & Nobles and just ordered books. I ordered 5. And so I finally got Les Miserables, or Les Mis, as we call it. And this is by Victor Hugo. And I think he wrote Notre Dame. Don't quote me on that. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. I think he wrote that book. Hunchback of Notre Dame. If I'm not mistaken, is a hunchback or hunchback of? Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes, it's by Victor Hugo. So he did write that. And I heard the book is actually darker than the Disney movie, which I've noticed that a lot of Disney movies are a lot darker when you read the books. And so I do want to actually get the book of, I think it's Hunchback. I think it's Notre Dame de Paris or something like that is what it's called. The actual Penguin Classics. But this is a chunker, y'all. This is massive. But yeah, she's floppy. But I wanted the deluxe edition because we love the deluxe. Look at that. A little creepy, but yes. The deluxe editions have deckled edges, and they're just, I love the artwork on them. So yes, we have another one, and I just can't wait to like just enjoy my deluxe editions. So yes, we have that. And then I have the deluxe edition, of course, of Dracula. I watch a lot of Dracula movies. I don't know. I like Dracula movies, but I've never actually read the story of Dracula. And I've heard that it's actually a really good one. And so, yeah, I want to read the story of Dracula. I've read all types of adaptations of Dracula, every possible adaptation there is. And I've never read the actual story of Dracula. So I got it from Bram Stoker. Right? Stoker? Yeah. So we have the deluxe edition of that. And then I bought the Divine Comedy sort of set. The 3 set series. Why are these different? I don't know. But these are the Mark Musa translation because I think they have 2 different or 3 different translators for Penguin Classics. For some reason, 2 of these are the White Penguin Classic Black Spine editions and one is the orange one. I really don't know what the difference is, but these are all translated by Mark Musa. One came damaged. I don't know if I should complain to Barnes & Noble about that, but I'm not. But yeah, the Divine Comedy. So we have Volume 1, Inferno. Volume 2, which came up beat up, which is funny because it's Purgatory. And then Volume 3 is Paradise. And so yeah, these are the Mark Musa, which I heard is actually really good. There is a... I don't like the font. Wait. The font is giving like Old English. The font is giving Old English. Don't like it. But whatever. So we're going to scan those into my app. Yes, ma'am.
You in the video. Let me know what time you want to start.
Whenever you're ready.
What are you gonna do with the money? What are you scared? Eating something? Yeah.
Nachos.
Huh?
Nachos.
Of course. I was scared taking. All right, go ahead, finish doing what you're doing, then we can start.
Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Yeah. Scanning it now. All right, so now I have a total of 41 classics on my shelf. I do plan to get more classics. Like I said, I go between the Penguin Classics and the Oxford Classics. There is another edition of the Dante in Divine Comedy edition that I want. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah, I also did today go and get some stuff for the bathroom. There was a set that I wanted off of Amazon, but they wanted $50. I'm not dishing that type of stuff out because I have to get a lot of things. We got to get 2 new dressers. We got to get a TV. It's just a lot of stuff that we have to get for this place because we're furnishing the bathroom. One of the bathrooms is ours. I have to furnish our room, the kids' room. Luckily, we all have beds, but we still have to get things. And so I am actually going to be replacing my son's bed, but probably not until like the winter. So I did just go ahead and get let's get out of bed. I went ahead and got the bath mats, the non-slip surface immediately because can't do without that. Immediately went and got this ASAP for the tub, specifically for my daughter. Like my son, my husband, and I could do without it, but my daughter cannot. And so there is one I want to specifically get for her when she's in the tub. It's like a pretty pink one with little mermaids and castles and stuff like that, just for her when she's playing in the tub. But I got this immediately because once we get the keys in the coming week, we're gonna go clean up and stuff like that. And I want to put this directly in there because I am taking a shower the first night in the bathroom immediately. And then I'm doing sage green. So I got this. This is a set that I actually wanted off of Amazon, but Amazon wanted like $50 for it. Found it at my local value zone, and so they sold this separately, and so I just got another one for in front of the sink. I wanted a smaller one, but they didn't have it, so I just got the big one to put in front of the sink. And then I got the full 3-piece set, which comes with another one of those rugs for the actual like bathtub shower. And then this is for the toilet, and then this is for in front of the toilet. And so, yeah, I didn't get the shower curtain and stuff like that as of yet because you can find that anywhere. So really, it's just the shower curtain and stuff like that. But I could just get that down the line. From Amazon, I am going to get the little suction cup things for the bathroom. So, you ready? Okay. So yeah, so now we're gonna go pack up the kitchen. Packing that up. I'm gonna stick this over here. Let me just give y'all a little glimpse. So baby girl's bed used to be here. I put the laundry bag and stuff over here. And y'all can see this black bookshelf is gonna be the next one to go, but the other bookshelf that was here, the black one, is gone. We just have the bins. This is my son's mattress pad, so his memory foam thing. So yeah, but yeah, it's gone. We have books. I gotta go through this bin again and take some books out. So yeah, let me go. I'll come back to y'all later. Hey y'all, it is 1:50. I am honestly exhausted right now. My feet hurt, my back hurt, my ankles hurt, my wrist hurt. But I emptied out my son's dresser. My boxes came, all 25. We packed up all of the glassware, glass plates, glass mugs, glass cups, everything, glass bowls. I just need to empty out the other 2 dressers. I don't want to do it today. I don't want to do the bookshelves. I don't want to do the books at all. I'm at a point of I don't even want to go through the boxes. I just want to throw them in storage and just be done with it. But I'm pretty sure there are books that I do want to take with me. Specifically, so like some of my book of the month books and stuff. So I have to go through them, but and then I have to repackage them anyway. But I'm like, I'm over it at this point. I'm like so over it, annoyed, and just fed up. This is probably the worst like packing process of moving, honestly, we've ever done. My son has 3 bags of clothing. It's really just like 1 bag with like uniform and stuff, and then like 2 bags of like other things. I'm just over it. And we literally don't have a lot of time. We literally have less than a week. I'm so over it. So I'm gonna eat. I still have my coffee here. I have a couple of animes to watch. I don't even think I can continue editing because my computer is tripping right now. Once again. I literally had like mad storage on my computer, and I'm back to not being able to render a video. Yeah, I have 170 gigabytes free on my hard drive. The video is only 8 gigabytes, but when I go to create, oh, it works now. I take that back. It's working, but before it wasn't working. So yeah, I don't know, but that's working. So I am rendering the video. I wanted to be done with Theo of Golden. It's good, but I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. So I'm just gonna binge watch some anime. I'm over it. I'm irritated with some other things right now. I'm just Some things are just not adding up. I'm supposed to go on vacation with the family in a couple of weeks, my husband and kids, but I don't even want to do that. Where I am right now mentally, I'm pissed off and irritated and annoyed, and I don't want to do anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill and watch anime. What comes out today? Anything comes out today? Kill Blue comes out today. Demons of the Shadow Realm come out today. Scum of the Brave comes out today. So I have 3 animes that come out today. And 1 comes out tomorrow. So I could watch anime today. But yeah, I'm just going to be packing up the rest of the day. I have to tackle the 2 shelves. The 2 dressers, I mean. I don't want to do anything. I really don't want to do anything. And then to think that I have to unpack everything once we move, not just my room, but the kids' room and the kitchen stuff, and then do the bathroom. Like, it wasn't so bad when I was younger because I was a kid, I was a teenager, so it was just me and my things. Like, it wasn't like a lot of things. It's just like I had to do my room and my room alone. Like, I could help out with the like living room and the kitchen and stuff. I didn't have to, like, I have a whole family now. I'm obligated to do everything. I don't want to. I don't want to adult right now. And then I'm in pain. Like, excess pain is just the reason for my wrist and my ankle to be hurting right now. I have my Taco Bell. I didn't even eat it last night because I was irritated. That's how irritated I was. I didn't eat. So I'm gonna eat that right now and just chill out. It's 1:55, so I'm probably not gonna come back to y'all till tomorrow. I'll be home alone because everyone is going to church. I need to be in this house packing. Hubby will be at work. My brothers, both of them are going to church. My mom is going to church. Baby girl is not here. My son is not here. Obviously, I think my sister has to work. So I'll be home alone, packing in pain. But it'll give me the space I need to maneuver and do what I need to do. So I'm going to start tonight. But, like, I just... Y'all don't understand. I don't want to do anything. I really don't. But I have to do it because this is the week. And so, yeah. You're like, I'm looking at that box right now. There's definitely a couple of books I could take out of that box. Like, Love Unending can come out. For sure. Yeah, but I will go. I just wanted to update y'all on what's been done. I gotta pack up this cart. Like, I just spent $49 on boxes. It was $46, but they put a hold on my cart for $49 for 25 boxes. I'm probably gonna have to order 25 more. Because, like I said, some stuff is going to storage, some stuff is going to the house. And my mom and I was like looking at the house again today, the video, and trying to map things out. Because, like, the kitchen is big, but then we thought about like how much stuff we do put in the kitchen, storage space wise. So we have to get like a pantry, and where we're gonna put the pantry is where I was gonna put my bookshelves. And there's another wall we could put the bookshelves, but my daughter is very much a runner, and I don't want to put the bookshelves on that wall, and my mom doesn't want to put my bookshelves on that wall. So, like, it's a lot. It's a lot of figuring things out. And yeah. I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed because this is not how things were supposed to go. We were supposed to go straight from here to our 2-family house so that obviously I could have my space. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to enjoy this journey, take my time, definitely write out the things that I want in my place, and pray that within the time frame of us looking, the Lord grants the desires of my heart. Because yeah, we do got to start looking for a washer and dryer though, but we don't know the sizing Well, we'll find out the size, I guess, once we get the keys. But yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta figure out the sizing of the windows. Yeah, we gotta get curtains. There's like a lot of things we gotta get because this is like a fresh new apartment that they, or duplex rather, that they renovated, and so it's fire as though we're the first ones moving in, but like it's freshly new. Like there's no window rods, no curtain, no shower rods, no nothing. So we gotta get everything. And that's a lot of money to spend. So yeah, yeah. Then we gotta go food shopping. Y'all, this is becoming a lot. It's becoming a lot. But I'm excited at the same time because we're like it's going right into the summer, into the holidays, and so this holiday is going to be a wonderful Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. Like we always do it up for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, but like this time we really get to do, like we always get the big table out and have like the sternos and stuff like that. But this time we really get to enjoy it. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all the place, but I'm not gonna do like a big tour because like obviously it's not like just me. But I'm gonna definitely show you like maybe my bathroom because obviously it's me and the kids and my husband's bathroom. I ain't gonna show y'all my whole bedroom, but I will show y'all my work desk area. I'll show y'all my bookshelves, of course. A glance at my kitty's room, of course. Y'all see bits and pieces obviously throughout my vlogs because the kitchen, living room, dining area is open concept, which I do love because there's so much lighting. So I am excited, stoked, and just it's a blessing in disguise, but still not what we wanted, but a blessing nonetheless. Like we're very grateful, but just how everything went, I'll tell y'all about it because my name did come up in the situation and it kind of like bothered me that it came up in the situation. And it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It still rubs me the wrong way that I was even brought up in the situation with the landlords. And I'll say if I wasn't married with my husband now and in a good headspace, as far as like my situation with my husband, it definitely probably would have me spiral mentally and emotionally with what my landlords had said about me. I'll leave that there for now, but I will discuss it once we are settled in a new place because I don't think what was said should have been said. I don't want to say it was said in spite, but the fact that it was said at all was very spiteful. And I don't know. It definitely makes me look at them very differently because we've been here 11 and a half years and it's always been cool and chill. But now when things are hitting the fan, y'all kind of want to low blow and say things that probably shouldn't have been said, and I probably shouldn't have saw what was said. I don't think it was meant for me to see it, but it was meant for me to see, if that makes sense. Like it was meant for me to see it and not my mom to see it, because my mom didn't read what was written. I did, and I think it was better that way. But also, yeah, I'm gonna have to explain it once we get out of here. I don't want to explain it right now, because we still have a couple of days left here. But like, yeah, it showed me how far God definitely has brought me, but also it showed me like I still have just a little bit more to go growth wise in a little bit of ways. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when someone says something and you're like, dang, God definitely brought me a long way, but it kind of like doesn't trigger you, but it still bothers you because it's like, dang, how could you low blow? And not a low blow and like, oh, that crushed my spirit, but like, dang, like that still kind of has, it brings a little bit of hurt to you and you like, dang, like, all right, come on now, kind of situation. But yeah, it definitely makes me look at them differently for even having the audacity to say that. And it's nothing crazy, of course, because I ain't doing nothing crazy, but like, it's just the fact that you even put that in a letter about me and I ain't doing nothing to you. Come on. But neither here nor there. It's 2:03. My neck, like, When I say the pain that I feel with everything in my body, it goes from like my neck down to my lower back, and it's like deep muscle pain. I hate it. So I'm gonna go chill, and I'll chat with y'all. If not Sunday, I'll chat with y'all someday throughout the week, or I'll end this vlog when I actually move in. Who knows? We'll see. Peace out. Hey y'all. It is Father's Day, the 21st. It is Father's Day today, right? Yeah. It's Father's Day. I'm not crazy. Yes, it's Father's Day, the 21st. It's 9:04, but I've been up since like 6 something this morning because my husband went to work. He was working this weekend. And I started packing this morning. So I packed up all of like my skincare, body care products. So all the stuff that I had in the hallway is packed up. All of the stuff that I had in this container is packed up. I literally have like the skincare I'm going to use up this week that we're here. And then I have maybe like 2 or 3 items for my daughter out this week so that she can get a bath during the morning or the night. And then her toothbrush and toothbrush. I threw out my son's toothbrush and tongue brush. Threw that out. I have mine's out, but I'm going to throw that out once I'm done with it. And I have baby girl's out when we get ready to leave, throwing hers out because I have a bunch of like new ones that can be used. So once we're done with those, throw those out. And the body wash for her and lotion that I have out for her. Once we're done with it and we get ready to move, throwing it out because she has stuff that she has like. She was gifted a lot of stuff, okay, and it's still good. I checked the expiration dates on a lot of stuff, and so like the stuff that she and I have is still good. So I want to finish packing up my body care. I packed up all of my skincare, including my serums. I think I only left out my sunscreen and this oil, and one serum. So I left out my Calming Night Recovery Serum because it smells like lavender and it helps me to just be calm at night. And then I left out my oil. This is literally probably one of my holy grails. This is geranium rose and white tea facial oil. I love this stuff when my face is really extremely dry. I know when my graves is acting up. Is that even how you say it? Graves is acting up? But that's what I say because my face gets like really, really dry. Something with my thyroid is acting out of whack when my skin gets really, really dry, or whatever the case may be. So holy grail. So I left it out 2 of my facial creams that are really, really dry. So I have like, at the top, I have like my toothbrush, toothpaste. I have my deodorant and my like thigh cream. It keeps my legs from like rubbing. If you know, you know. Then I have like my day facial stuff. Then I have my night stuff because I have a face cream that is literally like, it is rock bottom. Literally, that is all I have left of it, and so I might as well use it up. I kept this salicylic acid wash out for the rest of the week with an eye cream, and this stuff is amazing. It's the blemish control dark spot treatment thing from Dollar Tree. Love this stuff down. It works amazing. Whether I am breaking out, pop this on overnight. Amazing. I use it for dark spots under my eyes. Amazing. And then baby girl stuff is at the bottom. All of my son's stuff is packed up. I just have his electronics out, which I'm gonna have to try to figure out. I might have to go buy more boxes or bins. Boxes or bins. Might do the box route because the boxes are only $2. So I might do that. I just have my husband's stuff out. Oh, I forgot some of my son's stuff is in there. My husband's stuff is out, but we'll pack that up. I have some shampoo and conditioner over there, but I'm honestly probably going to toss that and just buy some new ones because none of us really wash our hair. I go to the beauty salon, and get my hair done. So, yeah. I just have my containers over there. I have one container up top and behind me with straight medication. And so I'm probably going to throw all of my medication inside of my duffel bag that's right here. My husband's PlayStation is going to go into this other duffel bag, and I'm probably going to throw in my son's Switch inside of that duffel bag as well. Because this weekend is the move, like legit, we're moving this weekend. So So it's going to be hectic because Mom and Love is going away this weekend, so she's not going to be able to take baby girl. So it's going to be extremely hectic. So yeah, I packed up the skincare products or the body care. Yeah, skincare products already. I'm getting ready to do the body care products, and then I need to empty out baby girl's half of the dresser, and then my other pajamas. I totally forgot I had like my long sleeve winter pajamas in the dresser, and my undergarments in the dresser. So I need to go through that dresser. And then once I do that, I'm actually taking out the inserts because I have one of those dressers that has like the fabric drawers. I love it down so much. And so I'm going to actually take out the inserts so that it's easier for them to carry. And so once I do that, then I can actually start building the boxes and stacking them in my room. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure that out because I have Bibles on the floor down here, Bibles in the corner, books behind the bed. One of my brothers is leaving on Friday. No, he's leaving Tuesday. And when he comes back, we'll be in the process of moving everything. And so my mom is hoping that we can move Saturday. So that way when he comes back, we'll at least be in the new place and it won't be crazy because we're going to have to stock like a lot of things in his area because, yeah, I have 25 boxes, y'all. 25. And there's no way I'm going to be able to stock all 25 in here. I mean, I could. But I also have baby girl and she's going to be home and I can't have her like running. And so it's just a matter of trying to figure things out right now. I can maybe do like 10 or so boxes. But then like we still have the TV, my husband's stuff, PlayStation. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Then I still have 2 appointments. I have an appointment tomorrow morning at 9:15. Then I have an appointment on Thursday at 8:45. And so I wish my husband was actually off this week, but he's not off until next week. So right now I'm taking a break. My mom and my brother are leaving soon. My other brother went to church already. I think my sister is leaving to go to work. So it's just me. So right now I'm chilling. I actually have coffee right here. Playing a little bit of Hello Kitty. I might play a little bit of Disney Dreamlight Valley because they do have a new adventure pack coming out July 8th. Definitely going to get that. It's going to be like $16. I think I have another game coming out July 8th as well. But now I played I played the demo. Oh, it comes out July 7th. I played the demo and I'm like, I don't think I want it no more. Honestly, I really don't think I want it anymore after playing the demo. So, yeah. I'm thinking about getting this game now because I've really been wanting this Tales of Sayuki for a minute since it came out. So I'm thinking about getting it, and it's on sale right now. I can get it for like $16. So that's an option. The reason why I can get it for that price is because they have it as like a bundle deal, and you can either get it with Moonstone Island or you can get it with Star Sand Island. And I have Moonstone Island already, and I also have Star Sand Island. So they're giving it to me for a cheaper price, which we're here for. So I could definitely get it for a cheaper price because I've really been wanting this game. And I think it's out from early release already, so you can get it at the 1.0 full release. And I'm an anime girly, and so yeah, this is a game I've really been having my eye on for a minute. I wanted it when it was an early release, but never got it. And I should have got it because it came with like a lot of dope stuff at early release. But it's all about shape shifting, and I think it's Japanese culture based, and it just looks so fun, and it's a really good deal. See, this is why I stay off of the Steam thing. I really haven't been wanting any games from like Nintendo at all because the games that I really want, they're only making for Switch 2, and it's kind of pissing me off. Like, I think there's a Hello Kitty game coming out, but I think that game is only for Switch 2. I think it's like a Sanrio game. And then there's a Pocopia, but I really want that game. And yeah, I think it's called Partyland. Oh no, you can actually play it on Switch. I'm excited. Nope, take that back. Sanrio Partyland is not just for Switch 2. It's for Switch and Switch. It's Hello Kitty Partyland or sorry, it's Sanrio Partyland. Yeah, it comes out Hello Kitty Partyland October 29th. Oh, it's for Switch 2 and Switch. Okay. But it just looks so cute. You can immerse in the Sanrio universe, meet over 145 beloved characters, collector stickers. It's giving like Mario Kart, but with Hello Kitty Sanrio. But it just looks so cute. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like this was available for like I was about to say Steam. What is it? I know, but I can't take you right now. I have to take my medicine, but I've been taking my medicine late because it's just been a lot. But what was I even talking about? Don't remember. I know a lot of you guys have been watching like my old vlogs from like April and May, and you guys have been sending your prayers, and I totally, totally thank you guys. I know seeing me in like these vulnerable states of minds is like probably like a shocker for you guys, and these are like vulnerable moments where I'm sharing with you guys like where my mindset was in those months because it's definitely been hard. It's still hard now, but it's gotten a little better. And these are just real moments. Well, those were real moments that I was sharing with you guys because like it gets tough, it gets hard, especially now. Motherhood is not easy. Marriage is not easy. Dealing with these diagnoses are not easy. And I never want to shy away from my real feelings, being authentic. Y'all know me. I'm an open book without sharing way too much information because I'm still a person at the end of the day. But I'm good, y'all. I'm good. But I still want to, share what I can with you all so you guys can really see what it's like. But yeah, I'm looking at this corner. I'm happy because not everything will have a place. But in my head, I'm like, there's going to be so much more to clean, so much more things to have a place to keep organized. Like, I don't. So I'm definitely going to have to like really be on it, make sure every day has like a day of like specific cleaning. I'm going to have to stay up on the kids' room. And yes, my son is 12 and he can keep up on that. But on the days he's not there, because y'all know he stays at least 3 days at his dad's, I'm going to have to make sure the room is clean because I have a 1-year-old who just likes to destroy everything. So I'm looking into a toy box for her and just making sure everything stays spick and span because packing up here, I'm looking at the amount of dust things have accumulated and I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it. So I think what I'm dreading the most is having to break down this bed and my desk. And I haven't even gotten to that part yet. Like, to get to my desk, I have to probably turn this bed. I'm not looking forward to it, y'all. I'm not. And then there's stuff under the bed. Ugh, y'all, I'm just like frustrated, yo. So frustrated. Like, who told me to have all this stuff? And it's like you throw stuff out and still have more than what you need. Like, once we get settled, my rule is going to be, as far as clothing, if it doesn't fit in a drawer, something got to go. Like, I'm going to have I'm keeping the dresser that's in here now. The 12 drawer dresser is mine's. The 7 drawer dresser I'm giving to my son, and then the 2 new dressers. One is gonna be my husband's. One is gonna be my daughter's. And so if it doesn't fit in the dressers, something gotta go or something gotta be given up. We are gonna all have closets. Like I said, my husband and I have the closet in our room, and then my kids are gonna have like their own closets. And so if it does not fit in the closet, if it does not fit in the dresser, it gotta go. Because we cannot. I have one pair of shoes, one pair of heel. No, I have 2 pairs of high heel boots. I have 1 pair of high heels, and then I have 1 pair of flats. Sneaker wise, I'm good. I did just get fitted for my sneakers from my foot doctor, but I think I put the wrong size. I put the right size. However, with the sneakers that I get from them, I have to go a half size up. And I checked the sneakers that I got from them last year, the 7.5. So I got a 7, but I don't think it's gonna work because my feet does swell up still. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait another 2-3 weeks again. And so when I go back to them, I'm gonna have to let them know that I will probably wear the sneakers that they originally gave me. And then let them know. But yeah, I'm so exhausted. Like, I'm ready to just get settled in. And I know my mom had to tell me, like, calm down. Because, like, in my head, I'm like, we got to get in. We got to get everything we need. We got to get the dresses immediately. And her brother was like, chill out. Like, I think for me, it's like, I don't want to have to rely on everyone to get everything for me and my kids and my husband and stuff like that. Yes, we're all still together, but it's like we're together, but doing our own things, if that makes sense. And I'm very grateful that my family, we're so close knit and that we're all about like helping one another. Like we do our own thing. We have our own finances, but we still help one another. And I'm very blessed that we're like that. And they were like, chill out, like we got you. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to live like that. I want to be able to do it myself. I want my husband and I to be able to do it ourselves. They was like, chill out, like we all dishing out money left and right, and we get it. And even last night, I had to remind my husband, like, yo, we got to get a TV. He's like, we got this TV. I'm like, you forgot the kids got their own room now. Like, we now all together. And I think it's just the reality of like, yo, this is it. Like, you know, for me, I've always shared a room. Like, you know, I've never really had my own space ever. Ever. I always shared a room with somebody. Never really got to enjoy my own space. Even in college, shared a room. And so got married. I think when we did move, I had a room and then found out I was pregnant with my son. So I was preparing my own room to be shared with somebody. Had baby stuff in it. I think I shared that journey with y'all. And then from then on, had a room, shared it with my son. And then I was preparing to be married. That flopped. And then shared a room with my son for 11 years. And then met my husband, got married, and shared a room with him. And then got pregnant again. And then, yeah. Well, got pregnant. Got engaged. Got married. Shared, had a baby girl. And then, yeah. So to now have like that privacy with my husband and his hours. I don't like his hours, but I love his hours, if that makes sense, because like his hours means that I'm home by myself with a toddler. And if you're a mom and you've been in that toddler newborn baby stage when you're home alone and you're trying to converse and you're conversing with a toddler that can't talk back, you know that mental stage is like, I want human conversation. But at the same time, as your child gets older, you're like, I like this stage because I'm by myself and I got that time. And so like I still get to get that time of like, this is my room, even though it's not my room, if that makes sense. And so like, it's going to be, it's, this journey is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. You know, we're still getting to know each other. Yeah. I don't know. I love it here. Don't get me wrong. I love my life. I do. Despite everything going on, I love my life. I love it here. I do. But yeah. I'm just rambling on. See, I think this one of my videos end up being like 3-4 hours long because I just started rambling on. So I'm gonna go play this game. watch a couple YouTube videos, chill out, and then I'll probably start back up again maybe at like 11:30, 12 after I chill, and empty out these dressers. That is a go. Empty out the dressers for today. I do want to do the bookshelf, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Highly doubt that's gonna happen. Right. Peace out. Hey y'all, I'm back. It is 1:40. I made significant progress. Significant. I did not tackle the bookshelves today. But I did clear off that section over there. Y'all see all those books and stuff, Bibles. They were underneath all of the junk that was in this corner. As you can see, there's no bins in the dressers. I completely emptied out both dressers. So I did my daughter's stuff. A lot of the stuff I threw out, but some of the stuff she was able to keep. And then I thought my son's stuff was in that dresser, but it was all my pajamas. So I did that. I put away all of the body care stuff that was in the bins, the medicine. So yeah. Yeah, I went through some of the stuff that was in this corner. Not everything, because I'm wiped out. I did unscrew the mini bookshelf already, so that's unscrewed. But yeah, tomorrow, once I get back from the doctor's, I am going to, unfortunately, this entire week, I'm going to have to let baby girl be a iPad girly most of the day and keep her in the high chair in the car seat back and forth because it's crunch week. And so I'm going to have to tackle the rest of this corner, get under the table, and start packing up. We're probably going to have to get rid of this dresser as well. Break it down because I'm trying to figure out where these boxes are going to go. And they're not big boxes, but yeah, I'm probably going to have to do 2 stacks of boxes in here. And yeah. Whew. It's going to be an interesting move. I have a lot of crap. A lot. And then organizing it is definitely going to knock the wind out of me. So, yeah, I just have to... Yeah, I'm just going to chill. I'm making me some tomato and penny soup right now. I literally just threw some ice in my cup with the rest of my coffee because I never drunk it. I literally just went to cleaning. So my coffee could be cold. I changed the wristband on my watch. I put the clear cover on it. I had to put a new screen protector on it because I broke the screen protector by accident. My watch had fell off my wrist. Well, it fell out my hand when I was washing dishes. I take my watch off. It has a mode for me to put the waterproof protector thingy on. Because it is like a waterproof thing with this watch. But I don't use it at all when I'm doing anything with water. And it slipped out my hand and dropped right on the screen. Luckily, I had a screen protector on it and it cracked. I have backups until I finally got to that bag. And so I switched the wristband and the cover as well as like the sleeve on it today. I found my other rings as well, but I just didn't feel like switching it because I'm just probably not going to even rock any new rings until we move. I'll just keep the pink and white one out for now. So yeah, my video is 45% done. And right now I just want to chill. My back is on fire. My husband probably gonna come in here like, But yeah, I think I've done quite enough for the day. Quite enough. Baby girl comes back today. So yeah. I found my controllers. I just need to find the battery pack to my game controller, and then I'm probably gonna game for a bit. It should be over here. Yes, it is. It is. Only issue is yeah, I don't have the proper plug for this. I don't know where the plug for this is because it takes that micro USB thingy. Let me see if they have any updated ones. Because I may have to do that. Get an updated Xbox. They do have ones. Updated ones. Honestly, I don't even know which Xbox controller this is. Xbox One series? I don't even know, but I think this is the right one. Oh, it shows you, so yes. You have the Xbox Series XS controller, it looks like. Yep. If I want the black one, it's $26.99. Really? Today is Sunday, so if I do it, it'll be 2-day shipping. And I do need it. I do. Because I have a really old school one, and I don't have the wire for it. I legitimately have just been plugging it in. Oh, I did find my heat pack thing, the thing for my back. I found that. So I'm going to plop that on. Oh, right. I've been using this plug to charge everything. Uh-oh. It's stuck somewhere. Let me grab this plug and then go heat my feet up and then chill out for a bit. Yep, it's stuck under the container. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so I have this thing. It has like all the wires. So I'm probably just going to have to charge it this way and plug it in somewhere. So we're lucky to have that. So I'm going to have to do that. Let me find my wire. Oh, please. Okay, whew, found it. I just don't, I don't like that it lights up like that. Like, I don't like that, but I'm going to charge that up. Is my phone charged enough? It's at 69. Yes, it is. I should read because I definitely said I wanted to finish reading books before. Does it to me? No, it does not. I don't even know what this wire goes to. Oh, Lord. Wire's all tangled up over here. Oh, no, that goes to my husband's charger. It does. Question is I don't know where his charger is now. Here it is. So this is my husband's charger. Pop that there. Grab my charger. Put my feet in my slippers. Yeah, I might definitely have to get more boxes or go up the block and get containers. Yeah, I normally just plug it in and play like that. Do the plug and play system and then just turn it on like that. It's searching for my thing right now, but I don't have it plugged in. So yeah, that's the vibe for the rest of the day. Chilling because I've done a lot. I've done enough. More than I probably should in pain. But we've done enough today. So I'm going to turn these lights down. I'm going to relax. I wash my hands. My nails are all beat up. My lips are dry. So yeah, I did watch an anime already. My favorite anime. And I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. And play some play some of my Steam Deck video game and probably listen to some more. Oh, my Steam Deck did come on. That has an update going on. So yeah, let's get going on that. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to come back to you guys in this vlog to end it until I move. So moving day, once we're settled in the first night, I will come back to end the vlog because I don't foresee any other things. I may come on to update you guys on my health. I don't know. Not tomorrow, but Thursday, because I have an appointment on tomorrow and then I have an appointment Thursday. So I may come on Thursday to update you guys on my health, and then I may come back on Saturday or Sunday, depending on when we officially move in, to update you guys and end this vlog. And then I'll get back into vlogging once we're settled. So I'm gonna go and I'll chat with you guys in a couple of days. Hey y'all, it's Monday, 4:14. I had my doctor's appointment this morning. That went pretty good. I was just following up with my doctor. Sorry, I get a little ASMR me eating some onions, but I followed up with her, giving her an update on my endocrinologist and cardiologist. I go back to her in 6 months to give her the update after meeting with the cardio on Thursday. But told her about the hernia. Apparently, I have more than one hernia. Never knew that. And so she did give me the referral to general surgery for that procedure. I'm gonna call them after we get settled in with the move. However, I probably won't be able to have that procedure until after October because I'm dancing August, I'm dancing September, and I'm dancing October. Unless they tell me it's like a necessity to my health and I have to have it done, I'm gonna wait until like the end of October, early November to do it, right before Thanksgiving, so I have time to recover. My mom is telling me to wait till around then anyway so that she can help me out between her and my husband, because I don't think my husband has that much time to take off, and I'm not sure how this recovery is going to be, only because I thought it was just the one above my belly button, but it's more than that apparently. And my diastasis recti is really bad. My doctor did check that, and so they might want to go in and do a lot more. So I won't know until I meet with the general surgeon, which of course that's just going to be like a basic appointment so that they can do their just run through, check through and things like that. And so yeah, she did tell me to keep an eye on it, because if it turns like red, any swelling or anything, then to go in, because it did start hurting. I think within the past year it starts to hurt a little bit and bother me, which is why I decided to get the referral for the procedure. But yeah, another procedure to get done. She did ask me if I did want to have more kids. I guess that will affect exactly what they do with the procedure. I did tell her one or two more, and she said obviously because I'm young. I do love my doctor, my medical team. They sometimes get on my nerve, but I am grateful for the medical team that I have. I will say, compared to what I had in New York, they are a lot more attentive, and so I'm very grateful to them. And so yeah, I had Panda Express today. I had white rice, the super greens, and I forgot what I ordered, but I got chicken, string beans, chicken again with some. Oh, I had chicken with the string beans. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. Is it on here? String bean chicken breast, black pepper steak, and then I also had got the chicken with the black peppers. And the super greens, half super greens and half white rice. I'm not a fan of the super greens because it's like kale and all that extra stuff. I don't like the way whatever this stuff is tastes. So yeah, I did get rid of the dresser when I got from home from my appointment. So I got rid of the drawers, and my husband and one of my brothers took out the dresser for me right before it started raining. It is pouring right now, so that is that. We are on crunch time. My video is now at 80 something percent, so it should be done, if not today, tomorrow, and then I can get that up for Wednesday. It's a big piece of broccoli. So I'm gonna put it here. I can show you guys what the room is looking like. So, sorry y'all. So behind me, I have all the containers that I had on the dresser. Over there is straight up laundry, so it's mad laundry that has to be done. Underneath the containers are like bags with like clothing and stuff. My daughter's cart is still here, because I have diapers and stuff in for her. Her pillow, I need to put her pillow and my son's pillow in a bag. Some of her toys are out. This is my towel. Stuff from my son's school. I just got his report card. The outfit I literally just wore. Packing tape because, like I said, I got rid of the dresser so that I could put 2 rows of boxes. I did these 8 today. And I'll be honest, not this one, but this one here is not even books. This bottom one here is not books. I literally just threw stuff in it that was on the floor that was pissing me off. But the rest of these are all books that were on the bookshelf. So I got all my classes off the shelf here, and then the white bookshelf is pretty much empty. I literally just have, I don't know if I can show you guys, a couple of books up here, a couple of books here, and then just a few books here. So this shelf is almost empty, and then we got to go through that bookshelf. I got rid of the stack of books that were there. Those were put away as well. It's just Bibles over there. I'm doing my Bibles last because what I'm going to end up doing is the books that are actually in the bins, I'm going to put in boxes and then put my Bibles in the bins. Just because the Bibles are heavy. And I think I just would prefer my Bibles to be in the bin. So I got the TV where the containers used to be, which is easier for us to just watch TV. It's honestly just easier for right now. And right now I got my Steam Deck connected to the TV because baby girl's taking a nap. I went to the store. My husband went to the store earlier. He got a sandwich for himself. I didn't want a sandwich, so I got the Panda Express. But he did give me a ginger ale, so I'm finishing that up. Out of breath. I'm on chapter 35 of Theo of Golden. I'm enjoying Theo of Golden, but I don't know if it's going to be a 5-star or not for me. It might be a 4.5. I don't know. I'm like enjoying it. I'm loving the people, like the stories of the people living in Golden that Theo's coming across. Their stories are making me cry. Like chapter 17, I think it was like chapter 31 or something like that. Like I'm notating them on my personal Goodreads, sometimes on my DOI Goodreads, but like some of the chapters are like making me cry. Like I am internally crying, real life crying. So like part of me wants to like game, part of me wants to read. I may just put a video on YouTube, honestly. I might go that route. I was gonna play my game, but I could do that later. I'm probably gonna pop a video on YouTube and finish reading. I honestly have been listening to the audiobook because the narrator has like this Portuguese or Portugal, I don't even know if it's Portuguese or Portugal style of that range. Just sounds so good. Of like dialect, and so it's so good. I'm listening to it at 2.8. I'm not gonna lie, listening to it as fast as I usually read, it's kind of hard because of the dialect of the narrator, but I'm still getting it. And so I don't know, it says I have about 2 hours left. I'm 57% into the book, so I could definitely finish it today. It's just like, do I want to? And then I could definitely jump into Anchor Cove. I kind of want to jump into book 6 of Before the Coffee Gets Cold, but I really just want to dive into Tony Shiloh. Like I'm needing a romance right now, and then I want a fantasy. And so I could do Before the Coffee Gets Cold and then jump right into Winter's Dawn by Morgan L. Bussey. But I'm kind of like want to wait to read Winter's Dawn until we move into the new place officially. So it's like, So yeah, I don't know. That rain sounds so good. Oh, but I did go to the store. I picked up 2 Snicker bar ice creams because I was just craving that today. I worked hard. Okay, I worked hard. Took the dresser out with my husband and my brother. Got 8 boxes stocked. Okay, eight. And then my skin has been breaking out because I have been doing a terrible job of making sure that things don't get dusty. And so I am now in the process of making sure I come up with a good cleaning routine, like daily, weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly routines. Daily, meaning like every day I'm going to make sure that something's done within the house, whether that's in my room, the kids' room, the bathroom, the kitchen. Something will be wiped down daily. The bathroom is going to be cleaned on a daily basis just because I have 2 men. So gotta keep the bathroom wiped down daily. But like something is going to be done daily. Weekly, something's going to be done. Bi-weekly, we're going to be doing something. Bi-weekly, I'll be doing most likely laundry. I don't have to do laundry weekly just because we have so many clothes. So I can do laundry bi-weekly simply because we're going to have a washing machine. There's like multiple people in the house. And so we're all going to have like a week or so to rotate. And so I can do bi-weekly with a laundry. But yeah, I just want to make sure I'm wiping surfaces down because my skin, I have no allergies, but I've noticed that when my skin touches dirt, dust, or grime, instant breakouts. Like when I say my feet are severely just breaking out because it's so dusty. It's ridiculous. And it's not even that the floor is dusty. It's just that whatever's on the bookshelves from like the dust accumulating, from the dressers, from the dust accumulating, I'm just like, I can't do it. When we move, I got to make sure that I'm on top of it consistently. Things will be wiped down. If not every day, every other day, every 3 days, something got to happen because the fact that I got to wear a mask because I'm sneezing consistently, my hands got just, and I still have to get to my desk. I still have to get to that bookshelf over there. I still got to get to the top of these 3 bookshelves. I'm just, like the amount of hives I had on my legs, it don't make no sense. No sense. And of course it's my fault because I wasn't keeping up with wiping things down because we were so like cluttered in here. Cluttered isn't the word, but we were just so like tight, I guess would be the word in here. It was very hard to like get my son's bed out of the way to go clean something up, wipe something down to be consistent with that. But I ain't got no excuse this summer. I just don't. We can't do it. We cannot do it. So I'm going to make sure that I get a schedule going. I already started looking at other people like their weekly cleaning schedules and stuff like that to try to figure out how I want to do it. Thankfully, it's not like a massive place, and I feel like this will also help me prepare for when we do get our full-blown, complete own space to have that mindset already in the works of every day I'm cleaning something. So I also don't get overwhelmed with having to clean everything. So the air on my back feels so good. I got the fan on, but because it's raining outside, it's just, whew, it feels so good. I'm in so much pain. But yeah, it is currently 4:26. I think I'm done eating. I mean, I ate earlier, but I just needed something else to settle my stomach. I didn't take my medicine, and I need to pull out my other medicine because that one is running low. I'm just so grateful that we're not too far from my regular pharmacy. It's like a little bit of, it's more of a, is it more of a walk? It's kind of the same distance. Technically, we're closer. The only difference is like we're closer, but the block is a lot longer of a walk, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Cause the way I got them stacked, I had to use a chair to get to like the 4th box. And so if I continue to stack, I could probably do 2 more stacks of boxes in here, but we don't have a ladder. We don't have a chair because we literally have thrown everything out. We never really had a ladder. And so the chair I was using, I don't think I can get any more taller because I'm short. So I would need my husband's help or my brother's help. And one of my brothers is preparing to leave tomorrow to go on tour. And my other brother is working on music. So I would have to wait for my husband to get here. So what I probably could do is, I don't know, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be able to do that right now. And we're supposed to be leaving this weekend. And I have to finish cleaning these bookshelves. I still need to get under the desk because I have a bunch of stuff under the desk that needs to be packed away. I still have Bibles under the desk. I need to clean all the stuff off my table, wipe the table down. I have to unscrew the table. And I think that's why I just need to get boxes so that I can just throw the stuff in the box because I'm not. That whole thing up there is going to go in the garbage, but I think that came from her baby shower. Mom just going to throw it out because it's mad dusty. So whatever is in there is going to the garbage. I got a coin jar up there. I'm at quarters and pennies and stuff like that. I'm going to keep that. But everything on this table, I'm just going to throw it in the box. It's like mad pens and highlighters and my folders and binders from school. I'm keeping that. Glasses, sunglasses, lip glosses I'll probably throw away. My candle stuff I'm keeping because now that I got my room with Bay, I can finally light me some candles up. Yes, I can get my candles going. Yeah, I'm itchy, so I'm done for today. Yeah, I got books over here, books, Bible over there, yeah. It's like, what else do we do? What else do we do? I'm tired. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go finish the up goes and I'll chat with y'all Thursday, give y'all update on my health. And then after Thursday, I'll close the vlog out when we're in a new place. Hey y'all, it's 502. Yeah, 502. Baby girl's laying here taking a nap. I'm chilling. I didn't do any packing today because everything is chaotic in this house. Like there's really no space for me to do any packing. And so I have 4 more boxes of books to go through in the kitchen. But so far I have 6.5 boxes that are going to storage. I'm probably going to go through the bins in the room because the boxes that are like going to the house are packed. They are what they are. I'm taking the boxes. And so far I have 7 in here and I think 8, maybe like 12 boxes going to the house of books. And that the reason why I had so many books is because I did have 1, 2, I think 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 6 bookshelves total in my room. And so I did have a lot of books. And so my mom forgot that I had so many bookshelves. And when we move, I'm going to have 3 in the living room, 1 full bookshelf in my room, plus the skinny bookshelf. So that's like 4.5. I'm going to try to squeeze another bookshelf in my room. We'll see. To make it 5.5. But I definitely have the skinny one. And if I can fit another skinny 1 or 2, I will get 2. But the big white bookshelf in my room, I can't even take because it is broken at the bottom. A big chunk was snapped off. And so the screw and everything is like sticking out. And so both the black and the white one is staying. And then I have all of my Bible studies and stuff in the pink one. And I've had this pink bookshelf over here. This shelf I've had for 12 years. I built this the moment I was pregnant. I built it myself. And so she was like, don't even bring it. We've had it for so long. As long as I had the dresser. She said, no old stuff. So we're going in there brand new. So the only thing I'm taking is the skinny one because I did buy that one brand new from Amazon. And I'm getting the same brand. This one is a 6 bookshelf, skinny bookshelf. And I'm buying the same brand from Amazon, but wider ones. And I'm going to have to get 4 of those because 3 is going to go in the living room, 1 in my room. So once I configure and figure out how to make my desk the L shape, because I have the piece for the L, but I don't know how to do it. I don't even know if I have the book for the desk anymore. I don't know if I have the extra screws. So I have to figure out how to maneuver it. I did go on Amazon and save the photo because there's 3 ways that you can make it L-shaped. And then obviously the long way. I want to make it L-shaped, so I need to figure that out. So yeah, gotta figure that out. But I'm gonna make my desk L-shaped, and there should be space to put that 1 more shelf. And I already know where I'm putting that skinny one right by my closet. So if I can stick an extra skinny one, I will do that. one of these dressers is going in the closet, and we do have to get a second dresser. And so I'm hoping both dressers can go in the closet because the closet is very wide. And so that is my prayer that they both can fit. If they can't, then my husband and I are probably going to have to take the two new dressers and stick them in the closet and give my children these dressers. So either way, both dressers will go in the closet and we'll make it work. But yeah, let me update y'all on what I've been reading. So I finished reading, what was that book? Theo of Golden. I read Theo of Golden, that book, and so I could see why it's a 5-star for a lot of people, but for me, it was dragging. It was dragging so much for me. I don't know why. I listened to the audiobook and read it, and y'all know for me, if I'm strictly listening to an audiobook, it automatically denotes a book from being a 5 to like a 4.5 for me because I'm definitely a physical book girly, whether that's an actual physical book or ebook. So for me, automatically a 4.5. I did enjoy it though, for it to be a 4 stars. The reason why I bumped it to a 4.5 out of a 4 is because that ending with Theo, both endings with Theo, I don't even know what to say where to begin because I wasn't expecting the ending to be twofold with what it was with what happened to Theo and then the plot twist with Theo. I wasn't expecting it, and so it twisted my heart. It made me cry and then made me cry again and then made me angry on the inside because what. And so 4.5 for sure. I definitely want a physical copy to keep on my shelf. I could see me reading it. Beautiful, well done. Love the people of Golden. Theo himself, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I loved it. So 4.5 star rating, and read that, finished that. Then I jumped into Anchor Cove by Miss Tony Shiloh. I enjoyed that book. Gave it a 4 stars. I love Taj. He is such a sweet boy. And so this book, I'm just all over the place right now. So Anchor Cove by Tony Shiloh is basically a contemporary romance. It follows a man named Derek. After 20 years, I think in the Air Force, he finally retires, and he goes to Anchor Cove. I forgot where Anchor Cove is. I think it's Maryland. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere. And he goes there just for the summer to like get his head on and to reconnect with the Lord. And he runs into Simone and Taj. Simone is a single mom. She's raising her son Taj, and they both have to, wait on the Lord in some form of fashion. And of course, a romance brews between the two of them. Only reason why I gave it a 4 is because it was short. I wanted more. I wanted more, and I'm so used to, I guess, longer romances from Miss Tony. I wanted more. Y'all know I loved I'm gonna say the Oloro. Why am I about to butcher this trilogy? The Oloro. Y'all, I'm about to butcher it. I'm about to butcher it. So I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna do it to myself. I'm not. I'm about to just look it up because we just not about to butcher it. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm about to butcher it. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to frustrate myself and I wake my daughter up. But what's that story with the prince and Tony Shallow? I don't know, but I'm about to look it up. In Search of a Prince, that series where we got the girl who goes to, what is it called? Come on now. Come on. What is the town, the city, the Oloro Ile, that place. I love that duology. I'm really hoping it becomes a trilogy because I want a story for the brother. I'm just saying, I'm hoping she's still gonna create that. But I loved that. I loved, what's the other one from Miss Tony? The Love Script, Love in the Spotlight, that trilogy. I still need to finish The Nature of Love. Don't judge me. I got it. I just need to read it. What's the other one that I just read? Not just read, but Faith and Fortune. Absolutely love that trilogy. Phenomenal. I think that was one of the first ones I read from her. Hearts on the Fly was really good. I read that. Loved that. I do need to go back and read her backlist. I read her Christmas books. But I need to go back and read a lot of her backlists for sure. But like I read a lot of her like 300-page books. I don't think this one was 300 pages. I really don't. Or was it? or maybe it just felt really short. Yeah, this one was like 236 pages, so it was short. It was short and sweet, and it just read really fast. And I wanted more out of Derek and Simone, especially because I connected with the faith aspects and waiting on God in this particular season of life. And Taj, for me, he just was such a sweet boy. And I'm a mom, right? I'm not a single mom anymore, thank the Lord. We're married. Um, but I could definitely understand Simone's feelings in raising her son. My son is only 12. He'll be 13 next year. But like I definitely could understand her feelings and emotions and thoughts, and I felt for it. So I definitely connected with the story. I wanted it to be a little longer. So I loved it though. It was great. 4 stars for that. And I'm currently in the middle of book 6 in the Before the Coffee Gets Cold series by Toshi, cause I can't say his name. How you say it? Kazu Kawaguchi. That author. That author. He wrote book 6 of Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Before I Knew I Loved You. I'm 2 chapters in. I enjoyed chapter 1 so much. It was heartfelt. Chapter 2, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what's going on? It was just way too long-winded. So I did not like the story whatsoever. Not one bit. So I read 2 of the 4 stories, and then I took a break. And I'm going to be diving into Winter's Dawn by Morgan L. Bussey. But right now, I'm currently transferring my annotations from Winter's Maiden and Winter's Chill from my Kindle, because I read both of those on my Kindle. So I'm transferring those over to my Gobo right now. So I'm literally going chapter by chapter and transferring over my notes, adding in notes, literally just the highlights. I'm not really like annotating per se. And then once I'm done with that, I'll then go and read. And I'm also downloading any new releases that came out today. But yeah, what did I eat today? I had a shrimp rice ball. Ooh, is she waking up? I had a shrimp rice ball today with a tea, no boba today, but this one was a white tea with, it's okay. It's okay, mama. It was white tea with no toppings, so no boba in it, but I usually get mango and strawberry popping boba. But I did green apple, mango, and strawberry syrup in it. And I did 125% sugar. I needed it extra sweet. But yeah, it's like real. Like we get the lease tomorrow and the keys, and we are out of here between Saturday and Sunday, y'all. It's real, but I still have a lot of packing to do. But there's like literally no space to do the packing, and so I have 30 boxes left to go. So I'm gonna go through the boxes that are in the kitchen, the 4 boxes left in the kitchen, and finish that. I need to separate a box of the kids' books because the kids have 5 boxes of books that are gonna go in their room. I'm gonna probably do a bookshelf in their room specifically. Yeah, because my son has like a lot of like the Dogman comics, the Wimpy Diary Kids, whatever the book's called, that series. He has that. And then a lot of the books that he has, like the I Can Read series books, I'm keeping for my daughter. I literally kept those books. So she has books. It's okay. And so, yeah. And then everything else in here, I'm literally just throwing in the box. I don't even care. I'll sort through it once we move at this point. So literally, it's just stuff on the white bookshelf. Oh, that stuff can go in storage as well. So I'm just going to throw that stuff in the storage. I have candles under the bed, stuff under the desk, my printer. Yeah, so like it's really just packing up my Bibles, honestly. I still have to pack up this bookshelf here, but it's like literally no space. And if baby girl wasn't here, I would be able to do it, but because she's still like up running around and I can't keep her in her car seat all day or the high chair all day, it's kind of like I'm gonna just have to do this while they're probably like moving things. Because we may or may not get a moving company. We are still trying to figure that out because the plan is to be officially out of here no later than Sunday. Like we're just tired, we're over it, it's a lot going on, we want to be out of here. And so the lease is being done today. So the plan is to get the lease tomorrow and the keys tomorrow. We may go over there Friday and do some cleaning. Because like we said, like I said, it is a completely brand new renovated place. Like they completely renovated it brand new. So like everything is brand new. So we do want to go down there and wipe it down. Luckily, it's not far from where we are. It's like 10-15 minute, like a 10-minute drive. Not even that, probably less than that driving wise. And my brother's friend is here, so we could use her car to literally drive up the block, get some cleaning supplies, go clean it, mop it down, and whatnot. Like I said, I have the stuff at the bathroom for my husband and I in the kids' bathroom, so wipe that stuff down. Probably take a couple of things over there, and yeah, I think we're all like so ready. We're all just excited because this has been something we've talked about for years. You guys have heard me on the channel for years talking about going and going, like, and it's finally here. And I'm like grateful that it has happened when it's happened because it's the perfect place for us. Again, it's not what we wanted because we all had like a plan in mind, but it's what God saw fit. And so, y'all, it's here. It is here, and we are ecstatic, excited, and ready to go. So literally everything on this dang desk, I'm gonna wipe it down, throw it in a box, and it's gonna go. We getting about it. We getting about it. And it's gonna take some time to unload everything. And I'm learning in this season that I can't rush the process of getting settled in because I'm the type that I want everything to be done. But my husband did say he does want to at least get our TV and the 2 dressers that we're gonna need before we go, because we did already have planned a family vacation for him and I with the kids to go back to Atlantic City. My son has never been to Atlantic City. He's always been asking for years to go. And so we are going to take the kids with us to Atlantic City. Wasn't going to take my son because he was not doing the best, but going to take him and yeah, just have a family outing. Just as a family, the 4 of us, go spend some time, go soak up the sun, and then get back and get the place prepared. Get it prepared. Okay, that should be it. Yes. Okay, and then we can do that. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and just update you guys on my reading because I've been reading. And so I'm just going to continue transferring over my notes. I'm on chapter 16 right now of Winter's Chill? Or this is Winter's Mating. I'm on chapter 16 of Winter's Maiden. So once I just finish transferring these notes over, I can start reading. But honestly, I might just finish reading this book first because I only have an hour left to go. So I might finish transferring over the notes, in my annotation, highlights, whatever you want to call it, and then jump back into that book. And then once I finish that book, start Winter's Dawn because I need to know what happens next. And it's also like a refresher because as I'm looking for the annotations, like I try to skim through the chapters, and if I can't find the quote that I'm looking for, then I search it up. But it's also like a refresher to what's going on in the story before I dive in, because it's been a minute since I read Winter's Maiden and Winter's Chill anyway, and so it's a good refresher for me to remember what's going on in the story, and I'm remembering some things. So yes, that's what's going on. So on the Kobo Clara color, I'm reading Before I Knew I Loved You, and then on my Kobo Libra color, I'm reading that. And then I think once I'm done with that, I might be caught up on my TBR. Like I said, well, there is Ink and Ivy by Ashley Willingham that I want to read, and then on my Kindle Color Store, I want to read A Bride of Fallen Stars by Victoria McCombs. So those are some books that I definitely can read for the rest of the month. I might just, once I read on these, I might binge read some books on my Kindle Color Soft. And I saw a lot of you guys commenting on my Kindle Color Soft reading blog, talking about the same issues I had with the covers. Yes, I know one person did comment and said that they figured it out. Please tell me how you figured it out. I do use Calibre, however you pronounce it. I literally do use it. Literally on it right now. That's literally the app that I use, and I can't figure it out. I know that there's like another program that I'm supposed to have, but it's annoying, which is why I just prefer Kobo, because I don't have this issue with Kobo. I don't have this issue with my older Kindles, but with the Kindle Color Soft, It's giving me an issue. So if you know the secret, please tell me. And if y'all know, I know I could look it up myself. I could probably do that now. But I have been noticing that I've been finding nothing but ladybugs in my room for a long time. And there's one that's literally just sitting on my curtain right now. I don't understand. Does anyone know what the meaning of that is? I mean, I don't really like follow like meanings and stuff like that, but I've always been intrigued. Like, what do they mean? Like, what do they mean? Like, what? I don't think they have like a biblical meaning or anything like that. I doubt it. But like, do they signify something? Because like, I'm sick of finding ladybugs in my room. They're annoying me. I don't understand. I'm not a bug person. I don't like bugs whatsoever. Let me see. And please, nobody take this the wrong way. Like, oh, well, oh my gosh, she's looking up what it means. Like, I'm curious to know because I have literally found like 6 or 7 ladybugs in my room. My windows don't be open, and y'all see, I seal up. My mother don't. She knows I don't play with bugs. That's why my AC is sealed up. I don't do, I don't do ants. I don't do flies. I don't do bugs. And the reason why I don't do bugs, I got traumatized. I get traumatized, okay? I was traumatized is the word. Okay, 2 stories. I don't like bees because growing up, I watched Candyman as a kid. And my mom, well, all my cousins used to watch Candyman, and my mom scared my cousin one time with Candyman, and I don't like bees, and so I'm terrified of bees because of Candyman. Yes, I know it's just a movie. I'm an adult now, but I'm terrified of bees. And then I've never been stung by a bee, but I've heard stories of people getting stung by bees, and I know like if you get stung by a bee, you gotta go to the hospital and all that. Don't do bees. Second thing, red ants. I stepped on an anthill as a kid in South Carolina, and unknowingly had no clue. All I remember is I was outside with my cousin. We were in my great grandmother's backyard, and me and my cousin talking. And my dad came up to me with a hose, and he was like, "Don't move." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" This man hosed me down, and I looked down, and there was nothing but ants all over my leg, tearing me up. I don't do ants, okay? And then red ants, fire ants, they bite. I don't do bugs. Butterflies. So I went to the Bronx Zoo. And when we was going to the Bronx Zoo, they got the butterfly conservatory, I think is what it's called. And I see the workers going in with the white suits. So I'm like, cool, they're going to give us white suits to go in there. Nope, you go in there bare with yourself. And that terrified me. And so I have been traumatized as a kid with bugs. I don't do bugs. So I'm not a bug person. I don't, and then flies with the buzzing and they like to annoy you. I'm just not a bug person. And so, I mean, this ladybug, I don't know how long that ladybug has been sitting there, but today I noticed it and I thought it was like a beetle. I was going to kill it. And then I like got up to look at it and I'm like, oh, it's a ladybug. I've killed about 5 ladybugs. I've noticed about 7. It's probably been more than that in my room, and I just don't know how they keep getting in my room. So, if anyone knows what that means, I mean, on here it's talking about good luck, protection, and positive transformation and prosperity. I don't really believe in all of that stuff. I'm just curious to know why they keep getting my my room, how they keep getting in my room. My windows are sealed shut. So, and even before the AC was in my window, they were getting in my room. So I don't know if it's a sign from the Lord or something like that, but I don't do bugs. So that's another thing I need to go in the house and make sure before we go that all of my windows in my room, we got 1 window in my bedroom. My kids have 4 windows, but like it's 2 windows together that make 1. So I gotta make sure that nothing gets in because I don't do bugs, no spiders, no. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just a woman thing. I don't know, but that's just me. So yeah. I don't know, but yeah. Let me go finish this while she's sleeping because I ain't gonna be able to do my annotations while she's up. I say that, and now she up. Of course, I'll chat with y'all another day. Bye. Hey, y'all. So it is Thursday, and I am here to wrap up this blog. It is Thursday, the 25th of June, 3:40, and I'm currently here to wrap up and end this vlog because after today, I'll be moving for the next couple of days, like 3 days or so. Hopefully, it's like the next 2 days, but yeah. Why does it say I am walking and I am not walking? Yeah. But yeah, y'all. So I met with my cardiologist today. And I'm going to just say God is good, but I'm going to tell you the devil's mad. So, according to my cardiologist, my heart is normal. However, I am like all of my symptoms are very real. My heart definitely is showing some crazy symptoms, but it's also showing it's normal. So, the doctor was highly confused. Like, he walked out the room. My stress test came back normal. The sleep test obviously showed the sleep apnea. My Doppler test on my legs came back normal, but there was swelling in my legs today that he saw. My breathing test did show some weird signs. He asked me if I had asthma. I'm like, no, I don't have asthma. And I just went to the doctor's Monday, so I don't have asthma. So there is definitely something going on that Graves triggered with my heart being overactive. So he did put me on medication. It's not atenolol. He took me completely off of the atenolol and gave me something else similar to that, metropropolol, I think it is. I'm on a half dosage of the 25. So I'm only gonna try that for a month and see how that goes. I'm gonna see him back in July and see how the medication works with my heart because atenolol honestly wasn't doing much for me. So he switched me over to that. We're gonna give that a go for a month, and if it works out, then great. If not, he'll try something different. Because I see my endocrinologist back in August, and then in August I'll do my blood work. If my blood work is still good, then she will lower my dosage. He okayed that. So I mean, it's great to hear all of this, but it's also still frustrating because it's like, all right, then what's going on with my heart? So pretty much Graves triggered my heart to be overactive and completely insane. It's messing with my legs, it's messing with my heart. So I'm happy there's nothing going on with my heart and my veins in my legs, but it's triggering my heart to be overactive and my legs to be bugging out with the blood flow. So that's a great thing. But yeah, Graves is doing better, but also just it's still out of whack. So we got to just get the symptoms underway. But my levels are getting better. It is what it is. So yeah, as far as my reading goes, I did great with my reading thus far. So yeah, yesterday where's my phone? It's right in front of me because I got to get on Goodreads and explain to you guys what I've been doing with my reading. So yesterday was the 24th, right? Yes, because today is the 25th. The 24th, I read and finished a couple of books. So trying to get my other e-reader out. I also need to grab my color soft. So yesterday I finished Anchor Cove by Tony Shiloh. I told you guys I loved that, gave that 4 stars. I also started Before I Knew I Loved You by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, I think that is. It's book 6 in Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I read it. At first I wasn't impressed, but I'm settled on 4 star. I finished it today. And then y'all know I also started this beauty, The Arc of Winter's Dawn. Hold on, I'm 15 chapters in. So yeah, I have 2 hours left to go. I'm 30% through Morgan L. Bussey's book 3 in the Nordic Wars. We are loving her thus far. I'm waiting for the action to pick up right now. It's just a little bit of like romance brewing between Bridget and I forgot the main character's name, but yeah, so far I'm enjoying it thus far. So 30% of the way through on that. And then I picked up Ink and Ivy by Miss Ashley Willingham. I literally just started this book. I'm not that far. I'm only on chapter 1. So I'm 1% into this book. Here's what that cover looks like, Ink and Ivy. So this is like a cozy fantasy story. And then this is a straight up like fantasy. So on my Kobo Libra color, I am reading Winter's Dawn, the arc for that by Morgan L. Bussey. On the Kobo Clara color, I'm reading Ink and Ivy by Ashley Willingham. That's a cozy fantasy. Both are Christian fantasy novels. And then once I'm done, I was going to read A Bride of Fallen Stars on the color soft, but I ended up putting it on my Clara color. So I do need to resync my color soft. So we are going to do that because I did get some new books. So I need to resync this. And I'm only going to look at my Kindle Unlimited books. Just Kindle Unlimited books for the time being. I did borrow book 3 from Doug Peterson's series. I have books 1 and 2 already. I just didn't purchase book 3 yet. I borrowed it from Kindle Unlimited. I know I returned that book, so what's going on? Or did I not? Something's going on with my Kindle. I have some books that I definitely just borrowed from Kindle Unlimited and they're not syncing. So I'm probably going to have to do it from the phone because I don't know what's going on. And it's probably going to be logged into my mother's. No, it's not. Good. Okay. Yeah. See, I just got Reviving Embers and Fire in the Desert. Okay. Good. It just... Crown of Destiny. Driven Purpose. Cool. Let me see something. There is a book that I said I wanted to read. This one. Can I add this to my library? I can. Can I add this one to my library? I would have to return a book. Like, there's books I can technically return, but I don't want to return them just yet. So, I just got some books. We are going to download them on my color. So, I just like to download all of my Kindle Unlimited books immediately, and then I like to put my Kindle on airplane mode. I like to do that. So we like to keep it on airplane mode just for the purpose of like just in case. You never know. I can return these books, but I need to keep them because I have to transfer my highlights. Like A War of Crowns and A Court of Vipers, I can return, but I need to transfer the highlights from my Kindle Unlimited copies to my actual copies that I have in my Kobo. So I'm probably going to work on that tonight. So yeah. That's something I can do. All right, I think I have all of my Kindle Unlimited books that I need to get. And then once I transfer those copies, I can then return those. But yeah, I just got a couple of romances and a couple of fantasies. So we can now put this on airplane mode. But yeah, I think the next book I want to read, I don't know. Because I initially wanted to read the book by Victoria McCombs, A Bride of Fallen Stars, on my Kindle Colorsoft, but I put it on my Kobo. So I think I'm going to do one of these Emma M. Lyons, the first book from her. I want to read her entire journals, the unselected journals of Emma M. Lyons. So I think I'm going to do that. Read her journal series. So we're gonna make that a thing. So I have the Unselected Journals of M.M. Lyons, Volume 1 and 2, and I heard that it would be best if you read both volumes back to back. So we have that on the color soft. So I think once I finish with Winter's Dawn and Ink and Ivy, I'm going to read M.M. Lyons, Volume 1. And then I'll dive into A Bride of Fallen Stars and then read volume 2. We'll see. We don't have that many days left in a month. It is the 25th. We have maybe 5 days left, and I'm going to be moving the next 3 days, and then I'm packing the following week. And so, yeah, I just wanted to come on and in this vlog because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm too excited, and then the next couple of days we're gonna be moving and unpacking, and so I'm probably not gonna pick up this camera again until after July 4th weekend. And so, yeah, I probably won't vlog again until after I'm caught up with all the editing and posting of my old vlogs. So that'll give me time to unpack and get settled as much as I can in a new place. I'm not gonna rush setting up the kids' rooms, my room, and the bathroom. I'll take my time with that. But yeah, that is it. This is the end of an era. It's almost 11 and a half, 12 years in this place. And I'm just, yeah, I'm excited. So I think the next video, I'll probably include my husband in that video so he could talk about his experience, because he would have been here almost a year and a half in this place with me. So yeah, I'll get to get his experience and my son's experience. So yeah, probably make it like a family-ish segment in that video. But I know you guys are enjoying the vlogs, but I'm like super excited to just expand on the vlogs and just really be able to do more. Like, just be able to really do more and get back into the teachings and the reading vlogs. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go and enjoy the time. Baby girl is knocked out. Y'all see her yellow. She's knocked out. So I'm gonna go do some reading. I'm probably gonna get the chapter 6 in here. So read 5 chapters of Ink and Ivy, and then pick back up on Winter's Dawn, because yes, why not? So we're just gonna read. We're gonna read for the rest of the evening, chill out. I really can't do no more packing until we get some of this stuff out of here. We're hoping to get the keys tonight. We did finish finalizing the lease. We signed it. So the plan is to get the lease tonight, but if not tonight, definitely tomorrow, and then get U-Haul trucks tomorrow and start moving things over and cleaning up. So yeah, I'm excited, ecstatic, and I'll catch you guys in the next vlog towards the middle of July. Bye.